see what happens. Let's take a look. This is a fun one. Oh yes, we'll start with a big old wire. This is one that we didn't stream. It's a good old. Anybody know what's wrong with this board? This is an iPad Mini original. See if anybody can take a guess. Anything look weird, out of unusual, different? All right, so you've been banging on this. Yeah, so like here, you don't want to go too far. Like if you see copper, then that's generally not that's a little bit shade deeper than you want to be. So let's go back to like 200 or something.
I have seen copper. So.
Yep. Let's find the nozzle. Where is the goddamn nozzle? That is going to be a problem. How the hell did the nozzle go missing from my hot air station? That don't make no sense. Here's a different nozzle. Okay, so it would be to 200 something ish, and then we'll kind of take this spot here where we can really see that there's still underfill. Now these blue tweezers tend to stand up a little bit better than the green ones. The green ones are great, but they're great for picking underfill, but they don't really stand up. I think you did a good job here. There's just a little bit left, and it is just kind of like a feel thing of when are you know, at the bottom. You can kind of feel if you try to pull up a little bit and be gentle just to, you know, kind of get that idea of whether or not you're touching the bottom. Yes. Now this spot, this side is always where it tends to be really thick. They tend to stick it in there real thick and juicy. Baby got back. Yeah, it does. See, way to go, Glenn. I didn't know that you were down. All right, all right, Glenn. Here's the question everybody really wants to know. How do I not get a ticket when I get pulled over by a cop?
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Huh. Okay. I can do that.
Empathy.
Empathy? Like what?
The empathetic. Oh my God, I can't remember. Oh man.
I'm such an asshole.
Admission of guilt right up front is probably.
Is the best way to get out of a ticket? What's the most annoying, sure way to get a ticket besides crying?
Besides crying?
Yes.
Maybe not being empathetic. Just basically challenging the fact that you got stopped in the first place.
Yeah. How many people, when you say, "Do you know why I pulled you over today?" go, "Oh yeah, it was it. I don't know. If it could be the speeding or else it's the taillight. I can't tell."
Most people say.
I got pulled over the other day. I didn't. It went pretty good. I didn't get a ticket. It was because my Mark asshole Schaefer, took my now no longer with us truck and drove it into my minivan. We crashed my truck into my minivan, and he took out the tail light. So the tail light's now broken. Yeah, exactly. So it is. I don't think anybody can see any of that. So tail light's now broken, and then this would be, by the way, the exact same day. Did you know this?
No, I haven't been paying attention. But when you're done with the story, I got another interesting data point regarding the
okay.
reset.
Which is?
So his phone is stuck on Apple logo, and this is with the HDMI dongle.
Yeah.
So it shows an image, and it's an Apple logo, but it won't go past that. But when we plug into a computer, it detects it as a phone that's booted up and in lost mode.
In lost mode?
Yeah. So like,
is it in lost mode? Like, is it? Did she put it in lost mode?
I can ask her, but she didn't tell me she did.
I would recommend that she take that shit off. Toot sweet,
With
because
that-
you can ruin your path to data like that. If that thing realizes, like, it will shut that shit down. I've had that happen before. I had a path to data and then it went to lost mode.
well, the thing that seems interesting about that is that in lost mode, it should be showing an
Yeah, I'm
image
lost.
and not Apple logo. So
Right.
why is it still showing Apple logo?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of times a phone will be detected. Like, I've got one here that I've got one. The last one I was working on would just go to Apple logo. iTunes detects it as normal, but it just sits on Apple logo.
Really?
I think it's just kind of like weird.
in lost mode, right?
Hmm?
You gotta call Apple.
No, you can go online to iCloud.com and just unlost mode it. But once it goes to lost mode, a lot of that is I lost it, erase it, and then once it gets a wind of that, it will. That Apple logo. It might be. You can't see that it's doing like a status bar of an update because that's what lost mode does.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Apple.
But who knows? So anyway, I got pulled over and he says, "You know why I pulled you over?" I did know, but I said no.
And, hey, wait, and you got a ticket.
I did not get a ticket. No, I didn't get a ticket. No, come on. I said no. I was extremely forthcoming with the truth, which is my employee Mark crashed my truck into my minivan.
Oh, you got pulled over for the tail?
Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're so sorry. Yeah, this was the morning of the same day that the truck broke down. Yeah, so I got pulled over, and he's like, so I was like, yeah, this happened last night. It didn't really happen the night before. It happened like 3 days before. But I said last night. So so I told him all about that, and then I asked him if I could take a picture with him, which would help me yell at Mark. He said no. So I said, all right, well, I will yell at Mark anyway. So he told me, go get it fixed. I didn't get it fixed yet.
So if he sees you again,
I don't think he's a subscriber. Yeah, exactly. Like,
if he sees you again, he's just gonna give you a ticket.
Oh, and he should. I mean, if he sees me again, he should absolutely give me a ticket.
Hey, maybe we
Can
use some
you
of that
drive
red-
me home?
Maybe we can use some of that red tape and put it across.
Yes. Yes. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So what's with the crying? Why is crying like a sure way to
Because I think it's some way of trying to gain some false sympathy.
Mm-hmm. What if it's a man crying?
Are you saying crying is a bad
Crying is
strategy?
bad. Yes,
I
that's
would
really.
probably give him a ticket just because he's a pussy. I mean, no, I don't know.
I'm sorry. You're. This is a ticket for being a pussy.
So,
The speeding part, I decided to not worry about.
which is
You can't shame your way out of a ticket.
Right.
So if the phone boots
Alrighty.
up, do you have a problem on VCC name?
No.
That's the thing. Men think that women crying is manipulative.
Well,
I don't think that's true.
when you say the Wi-Fi
No, it's not.
line,
Women cry because they
That's what I figured.
because you're not recognizing
all of
that
these
they
the Wi-Fi
are
line.
deeply hurt,
All of these are the
and so
Wi-Fi
they
line.
have to cry to
Everything is the
demonstrate.
Wi-Fi line.
What they really want is a big hug.
You've got
Like
And when that doesn't work,
you've got
well, that doesn't
so
work.
When I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
That's good.
when you're like,
And then
fuck
you've
you,
got
you're
a,
fucking crying to try to toy with me, to manipulate me, I'm not gonna give you what you want, whatever it is, fuck you, no, this is the worst thing, you can't manipulate, I will not be manipulated by your fake tears.
and then
That's like the
your
worst
data
thing, that's the
inputs will be
opposite of
on
what
the
they
left
need.
and your
What
data
all they need
outputs
is a
will be on
hug.
the right.
Well,
Generally,
I don't know many guys who would probably actually say that. However, think that on the other hand.
Yeah,
So,
like, that's
maybe
what they all
that's
do.
the outward expression of their
Mhm.
face.
at the,
Yeah.
the bottom you have ground.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Like women feel like
I
that
would check
that
and see if you get
women
the
don't
1.8
feel that they choose to cry. They feel that crying is like a
and then you know
just
that
a
you're getting
just an
your
inevitable
into the- all right.
outcome because they feel so horrible, so they cry. They don't really do it intentionally. Men think they do because if you said, you're crying right now, but guess what? Here comes your 2-year-old who's getting ready to come in the room. The lady will be able to stuff that shit up. So it seems like a choice, but I don't really think it is. All right, so this now I think is, like you can sit here and kill yourself on it all day, but you want to be largely, like right here you have to kind of have the heat on it, and then just keep doing what you've been doing. So down here on this side is now definitely, that's all the way down, or this is as far as you go.
How about that other side on your
Here, this is the only problem. I didn't address this at all. This side's fine. Yeah, but it's not cutting those. It's just, it is what it is. And then after this, when you want to try to take it off, this chip is a bitch to get off. So the right tool to use is the, now available on the iPad Rehab Supply Store. It's the this thing, which seems too flimsy to do anything.
You can ignore.
Yeah, it's like a piece of tinfoil shoved in an X-Acto knife. Yeah, so, but that thing is surprisingly exactly right. So this thing, when you go to your like regular hot heat, and it's kind of been used a lot, so it's kind of how you want it to be, then it can slice under here. You can, it's very wiggly. And you can kind of get it under there in such a way it will cut through the underfill that's also under the chip. So it'll kind of cut through there when this is hot, and then you'll be able to kind of slide it in, and then you'll be able to twist it, and then pop that whole chip off. And then you'll be able to make a really awesome necklace. Cool, like pendant. It's gonna be cool.
So it has a big asshole?
Yeah, because it's got a big ass hole in it. Exactly. All right, here you go.
Are you streaming
Back
now?
to you. I think so. I'm not really sure. I should actually check on the chat.
Is Chris Long in the stream?
It's I don't know. You have a question for him? Let's see.
Who's
Let's
that
see.
bald guy? All I see is shine off of his
Let's see.
Fix the glare.
Where's
Now
that?
it says it's locked with the passcode.
Wait, what?
So now it says because it's locked with the passcode, they turn the loss mode off.
Well, that's,
Oh, okay, great. So it didn't erase itself. That's fantastic.
Let's see what this says now. So they
Does it have touch? Does it have touch?
Okay, it's stuck on an apple.
Oh, you can't tell if it has touch or
Well,
not.
we're double checking if it's still.
All right. I have no clue whether or not this is actually streaming or not. Let's try to find out.
So, I mean, that's interesting.
Let's try to find out if this is streaming or not. Let's try to find out. Oh yeah, it says live now. Look at that. Yeah, it's like totally working. All right, what does this all say? Hello, Jessa. Live, offline. What? Huge hole. Sir Mix-a-Lot works at Apple. Vent shield shorting against that cap. No. So who drives better, Mark or Lewis? Lewis doesn't drive at all ever and refuses to learn even under extreme threats. He will not drive. Yo, shout out for Kirby Wood. Sorry to hear about your truck. Yes, rest in pieces. Let's see. What? Rossman eats donuts for kicks. I have never seen Lewis eat a donut, and I don't think he ever would. I sent an email asking about full course details and costs, but no replay. Please check your mail. My reply is going to be, make it so that I don't have to hold your hand and sign up for the course like everybody else.
I think you can do that online, right?
Yeah, you can totally do it online.
Every stream somebody asks how to sign up?
Mm-hmm. Step one, signing up for the course. Figure out how to sign up for the course. That's your first challenge. If you can figure out how to sign up for the course, then your course material. If not, there's always law PCS. All right. Here's a ticket for being a pussy. All right. Erin E says, check her website in the description. That's right. Practical board repair area has the course cost. Yeah, Erin E knows what's what.
So get your schematic out and find out where the
All right, let's see.
pin is.
Have you looked into milling machines for these chips? Why, yes, I have. It's funny that you ask, because today, despite the fact that right there, right over there, see like how far away that is?
Yours.
No, wait, somebody asked me to buy it. I said no. Is a CNC machine. And hey Mark, guess what I did? I'll show you. Guess what I was too lazy to do today? Just like a little bit ago.
Did you engrave your iPhone?
No. Oh my god. It's hilarious, but no. Look, Mark. This is iPhone 6S underfilled PMIC. Right over there, machine where I could drill it out. But it's like, ooh, so far. So I did this instead. Look, Mark. Oh, pretty good, huh?
Yeah, well, why didn't you just use the CNC?
It was because it was across the room. I'd have to get up and then like program it and like, you know, ask about the, like, why is the bit pop? Where's your shirt? Oh my god, your shirt is on. Hey, Louis. Wait, no, just put it on Louis. Let's talk. Louis, what do you think about the Comey testimony? So anyway, let me put this over here. So it's course week, and we've had like a couple of long days. Plus, I've been really tired. I don't know why. And we're gonna have the practical board repair students that are still hanging out here at like 2 hours after the end of course day.
Which is totally not allowed.
Which is totally against the rules, as you well know. Like, there were 2 rules to the course. What are they? Who knows what they are? Matt?
2 rules, get the fuck out.
1 rule was get the fuck out at 4:30. And the other rule?
You took the easy one.
Yeah, you took the easy one. Nobody knows the other rule? No one knows?
You have a part.
Huh?
Rule out parts before you.
All right, that's a good rule.
What's the other rule? 2296.
Refresh our memory.
God fucking damn it. Sunday, tear up some more certificates.
We clearly don't know the rules. So
It was about hot air.
Hang on, wait.
And see if you have
Do you know
how
it?
much voltage.
Oh. Hot air on customer devices. Ringing any bells? No?
Oh yeah, you guys have to be behind
Not
us.
unless we're breathing down your neck.
Voltage on
Yes,
this
exactly.
side.
Not unless we're breathing down your neck. All right. So now this is the board that you brought, Glenn, from Seattle, the great state of Seattle. Now you know, close to Seattle is one of the best guys that came through here, which is Joe Ham.
Joe Ham.
Hook up with him. He will be a fantastic mentor, doing fantastic work. And what I love about Joe is that he came to he like took a serious risk when he came to the course a couple years ago now, and he actually got fired from his job to come here, but he like believed in his future, believed in himself, and has gone on to do really amazing things. This is not Joe's work.
No.
So tell me what's up with this board.
I'm
So-
gonna screen.
Touch AC.
Alright, so
Client brings it in,
Setting on the
and
multimeter is DC
we
voltage.
send it up for repair
Mhm.
to a undisclosed shop
Mhm.
in another state.
Mhm.
And
In Texas, where all the shops
all
are.
the microsolders are.
Yeah.
Well, some of them.
The great state of microsoldering. Yes.
So
Whoa, what the hell is what's up with the Scotch tape right here?
Continuity.
I,
Look at that.
so
DC voltage.
Scotch tape. Love it.
So comes back. Everything's working great. Installed great.
Mm-hmm.
Client goes off.
Correct.
Pays their $150.
Mhm.
Great. Happy. Month later they come back. Not so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Same problem, touch IC.
Mm-hmm.
Send it back down and re-repair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now
Re-repair.
black probe
Great,
goes on
happy,
ground.
play. Walk
Red
out the door with
probe
a
goes on
nice re-repaired phone.
Mm-hmm.
No cost.
Did you charge them extra for the Scotch tape, or was that free? Was that
You know, I
included?
thought
We're
about it,
looking for
but,
one V8, it's not even gonna say one V8, it's gonna say LCM reset.
So anyway.
So none of that is like, that's not atypical, you know, at least in the evolution of the history of this repair. The idea of, you know, as we've learned more and as we've gone on, you know, early on, we talked about this a little bit ago, that, you know, you have to kind of figure things out as you go, and initially it was, well, you replace the chip and it works, it goes back out. But then a lot of them came back.
Right.
And then you didn't know why, so you'd replace the chip again, and this time add a shield. Now here, let me get your impression here. Let me show you the shields that we have been using. So these are the future-proof shields. So hold that in your hand. And now the idea is to create a rigidity on the board so that you prevent that flexion. Now, what do you think this shield that's on here is made out of? Let's kind of probe around a little bit.
So,
Mark, check out this shield. This is hilarious.
I have 0.001.
All right, so now my shield there, you'd have to, you know, solder it onto the board, right?
Triple short.
Now this one, let's see what it's made out of.
0.000.
Look at me, watch me rip this solder joint with just the pure. I've been going to the gym. Watch this. Wow, look at that.
You're strong.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking strong. All right, now here's the shield that this was on your board. What do you think?
Well, it goes to those two
Yeah.
components right there.
Thinking it's just
Bend them in half.
I think it's just a piece of.
It's a piece of silver paper. It's a silver sticker. That's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. And it's like all form fitted and custom cut and shit. It is a fucking silver sticker. Like, that's the dumbest idea ever.
I don't know if it, maybe it's not even intended to be a piece of metal shield.
Well, it's well, that's the thing though with metal. The thing with metal is that metal will conduct electricity, and so, you know, the native shield that goes here is a sticker that seems to have some kind of like ferrite material in it. If you look up all of the stuff about near field communications chips, like the Stockholm chip that's here for the first time ever in an iPhone to do Apple Pay stuff, which is this dude right here, it makes sense that you might not want to have a ground plane because that might attenuate the near field communication signal. No, we don't know if that's true or not. That's just sort of a guess as to why it didn't have that metal shield to begin with. So the idea of replacing the ferrite sticker shield with a piece of tinfoil just seems like the dumbest thing ever. But it's so much precision and care is done. Like somebody cut, this appears to be like wax paper or filter paper maybe, that someone has like precision cut this filter paper. I mean, this is like, you know what this is like? This is the same material that is used in the tab of a diaper. Seriously, feel it. That's what that is. Like if you were going to put on some Huggies, that's what that is.
Yeah, I just did that last time.
You put on some Huggies last time? Huh. Whoa, I'm not gonna ask any questions. Okay. I mean, you know, lots of people like different things.
Right there, the NB
Yeah.
arrow,
Mark.
and that will take you to, as you click it, to every point that it highlights.
Mark, are you drinking margaritas?
No.
You're not allowed. Okay, just making sure.
I'm
All right, check
drinking-
out here. I want you to tell me what's the difference between these two shields. One of them came off of a touch IC job. Here, pick them up.
Well, they're both silver, but they're
Yes.
different shades of silver.
Yes.
This one seems like it might be slightly thicker.
The one made of metal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, one of them is stamped out of some sort of metal,
Mm-hmm.
And the other one appears to be a gum wrapper.
Well, what do you think the white thing is on the center part?
The gum, obviously.
No, man, that's diaper. That's a diaper tab, seriously. Tell me that's not a diaper tab. You don't change fucking Fiona's diapers? That should be like, oh my god, this is totally a diaper.
It's hard to change diapers when I'm in New York.
Oh my god. Again, see, this is why, again, Cecilia, when you come to New York, you're not going to have to.
No interest in your videos.
You said that out loud. You're not going to have to talk to anybody, but we're on your side, sister. We got you.
Yeah, I haven't passed that message along.
Yeah. Tell her, like, timestamp video. We told Mark that he was an asshole for yelling at you today for sending the wrong charger. Okay, so back to this. So what's the deal with it now? Doesn't have touch?
No touch. It's the gray bar. Yeah.
So gray bars flickering gray bars at the top?
Yep.
All right, so let's kind of see.
Video of it too.
You do? All right, well, let's kind of, I don't know why there's all these sort of scratches on here, and I don't know what this wire is doing here. All right, let's just take off this chip and see what's up. All right, so Glenn, what do you know about what do I need to do before I take off a chip, before I think about putting heat on the board?
Well, first things first, we got to see what else can be affected by the heat.
So looking at this, what do you think? Let's make it big. Let's embiggen that.
We look for important stuff.
All right, do you see any underfill around here or no?
No, I don't.
No. So Wi-Fi chip, yes, but here, no. And if we flip over to the other side of the board, this sticker, I mean, this is a good sign that this board has never seen too much heat. That sticker is not like all shriveled up. I don't see anything that looks like it's shifted or moved like some of these would be. All right, so we'll go ahead and take this chip off, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so we're going to stick some flux on here. Yeah, there are, and it may just be a poor roll of the dice on that strip of chips. I don't know. All right. Isn't that touch IC cracked? I thought that too. Seemed more like a hair. I think it's a scratch. Yes. That wire was there shorting crap out. Hashtag repeal. I do not use Lewis words on my channel. Alright, let's get this off. We'll put the tweezers down. And for touch IC, I really like to stare at this coil. What do you know about coils? Do you think the coil will get liquid sooner or later than all these caps?
Later.
Close. Well, that was hardly on there. Does the coil have a path to ground? Nope. Do the caps have a path to ground? Yes. So which one is going to get hot first? The guy with the the guy with brown is going to put the heat into ground. Right. So now this chip came off like really easy, like almost too easy. Like it kind of felt like it wasn't really soldered down. Now looking at the bottom of this chip, you can see how the two of these pads are gray. That could be because they were never really soldered very well to begin with. That's sort of an oxidized pad. And this is why reflow doesn't work. From what you know about puffy pillows and making joints, this is going to be like that day one video where there's nothing you can do. If you were to just sort of reflow this chip, just kind of heat it up, nudge, 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 it can't make a joint on that gray. It just can't. So that's why the whole reflow biz never really works out. All right, so let's just kind of go in here. Now the M1 pad that we have talked about is this one here. And in this one it seems firm and intact, but it kind of is noticeably less than every other pad here, so maybe it just kind of didn't make a good joint there. Not sure. I hear a jet engine, says CNJ 2000. All right, you'll have to let me know if there's anything interesting in the comments that we should read. I agree with Alan Hill. Alan Hill.
This is not a Bona.
Alan Hill, who came to the course, says, I don't think the wire would cause gray bars, but I would check it anyway before doing the chip. Yes, I agree. All right. Okay, now please blend it. What? What? No comprende. All right. So let's go ahead and make some puffy pillows. We'll do a little bed making. So this is one of those things where, again, being a pussy is not going to help you. You kind of have to figure out where is the line between aggressive, braiding and lewising these pads up and fucking the shit out of them, which is obviously bad. And
you don't want to Rossmann your pads.
You don't want to Rossmann your pads. You definitely don't want to do that. A big red circle in the slash. But you also don't want to, get a pussy ticket either. Pussy tickets are bad. All right. So this is kind of what you want.
The moral of the story is don't cry if you're a man and get pulled over. All right.
Right. Or a woman apparently.
Did I tell you Peter did a touch IC by himself today? Just like he checked in at a couple of points, but got it done. It worked. It was great.
Awesome. That is great.
Did he run a jumper on one too?
No, he actually. It was a perfectly working board, and he wanted to make it have a touch problem. So
I know.
He
He's
physically damaged Cumulus.
All of his boards. He's hilarious like that. Is he still here? Oh,
Yeah.
He was. I was like, that is a really weird presentation. Like I've never seen it be like that before. Like I don't know how that could have happened. He's like, oh, I did that.
Yeah.
He's like, he wants to have some problems, so he's like, yeah. And I'm like, why is this? Like, this is also water damage, He's like, yeah, I know. I put it in water. Like all these parts, he's like, done all this shit to them to have something to fix. But he's doing good though. That was
He's doing good.
All right. So now, Mark, would you put an M1 jumper on this?
Of course.
All right.
It's been back twice.
Yeah, because it's been back twice. All right. I want
Wait,
you
did
to.
it have one on to begin with?
No, it did not.
Okay, so it's older.
So that wasn't what that jumper was.
Huh? No, that the jumper was just a fucking hair, like just loose. Just
an M1 jumper that got lost.
yeah, it was like an M1 jumper that the guy was drinking margaritas while he was doing and shit like that.
There was a jumper that wasn't there?
It was just like a piece of wire, like just kind of hanging
Probably
out.
got picked off from the desk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It was from scrubbing the kid's ass while diapering with steel wool, and it just kind of got lost.
He is a
Or
bit
something
like
like that. Yeah, exactly. All right, Mark, can you do this M1 jumper? Because I got to get a refill.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
Great.
get a refill too?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm having water.
Right.
Water and no meat.
Water and no meat.
That's
You
right.
want another meat shake?
Where is Jess's shitty fucking X-Acto blade? There it is. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's
Does it work?
ridiculous.
Does it work?
Well, we'll see. Oh my god, it's so bad. Alright, there we go. Now where is her jumper wire? Got it hidden somewhere. Where's your jumper wire, Jessa?
You mean the braid?
No, I don't use braid for this jumper.
It's wherever the students put it. I would ask
One with
Matt.
copper right in front of you?
Yeah, the one right in front of you?
No, not the giant fucking
Well, I don't know what
10
you're talking
times
about.
bigger than what I need wire.
Why is all this ice like raining out of the freezer into giant chunks?
So
Alright.
you wouldn't use this.
I would definitely not use that. Here, cut a little piece of that off, and let me show you the difference under the microscope between that wire and the wire I'm going to use.
Okay.
you got it in, oh, there. Okay. So, what do you think?
It's
That
huge.
significant difference there? Yeah. So when I'm going to place a jumper underneath a BGA chip, I want to use the finest wire I can find because I don't want the wire to affect that chip's ability to sit properly.
Right.
What gauge is the small one?
It's the Mark's hair gauge. It's the exact same diameter as my hair, and that's all I know.
Gauge, that sound right? 42 ohm? Sound about right?
42 drink.
Yeah.
iPad
Oh,
rehab
yeah.
can afford 40 grand in soldering equipment, but can't afford an X-Acto blade.
Practical. It's not practical.
That's right.
I
We have to stand
actually,
on the tail of this
back
thing
at my
and take it.
station, I have my X-Acto knife and the blades that I bring with me, which are surgical steel, and they hold up a lot better over time, which is why I use them. All right, I'm going to use Jessa's horrible, shitty tweezers. Oh my god!
They were great.
Look at
Until I
these
tried to
curly
practice it at
tweezers.
the MIC job.
Oh my god! Let me just try and fix these. Is that any better? It's a little better. Alright, I can work with that. Jessa, you left your station on.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, huh?
I just did the fucking pads.
Ah, yeah. Excuses, excuses. So I'm going to tin the amount of this wire that I think I'm going to need.
Mark, you left 2 steaks out and a pound of bacon.
Ah, damn. Ugh, God. I can't work under these conditions.
You need more water.
Yeah. Need more flux. I need better tools. Where is Jess's shitty flux? There we go.
With the filter off, it's still showing apple over there.
It is. All right. Interesting. Another data point.
Let's see if it gets faster.
My guess is that it won't. All right, we got that guy tinned up. Now let's get a hold of this wire.
Here's your water. I thought you might need some electrolytes, so I put some salt on the rim.
Oh, sweet.
No.
I like salted water. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so when I run this jumper, I run it kind of straight across and then go down, and that leaves a little bit of slack in the line so that the...
Did he or she plagiarize something? What are you talking about?
What?
I don't know.
Is
I
it...
just see the word
Wait,
plagiarize.
is it confused about whether or not I'm a man or a woman?
Maybe. Let's find out. Never turn board before soldering first left top. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
no, that's the rule I live by. I've been saying that for years. All right, so the jumper is done, and I'm going to turn it back to you.
Me? Oh, shit.
That is some tasty water. Thank you.
Well, I don't want you to get dehydrated.
That's right.
Don't worry, Mark. I will turn the station off. I don't want you to have to hurt your arm with that extension.
going to use the iron to put Mason back on?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, I have been for the past few months using Jason's method of...
You have not.
That's
Right
how
there.
I install chips.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. How's it working for you?
100%.
100% success or
No, not success.
no?
Oh, Chris Long is in the stream now. Has he seen that I'm wearing his shirt yet?
I don't know. Look at that shirt.
That's right.
I don't know what it means. It's like Chinese or something. Did you get it on AliExpress? It doesn't make any sense.
I did. I think so, maybe, because it does contain.
All I can see is it says 100,000% fixed, bro.
It contains a lot
I
of
didn't
lead.
read the rest of it. It contains a lot of what?
Lead.
Lead. That's healthy. And I don't have a single goddamn mason chip at my station.
Pad?
It is a sad, sad state of repair. Mason
If we want to
chip.
discuss this, you gotta come to my office. Office works.
Mason. Mason. Mason.
Sounds like you're calling one of your kids.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Cumulus, Mason, goddamn it, set the fucking table. Where is Mason chip? It's gonna be at Gene's station. Oh, here we go. I guess it would be appropriate for me to have a strip of Mason at my station. Oh man, days gone by where I had hundreds and hundreds of Mason chips everywhere all day.
Chris Long, let Mark work, let Mark work, let Mark work. Fuck yeah.
Let Mark work. Mark is gone away. iPad rehab. I got expelled because a group member cheated on a project. Classic shafting at work. Well, tell us more about that. Getting expelled. Cheating is tough. Cheating is tough to, administer, I guess. All right. Let's see what's going on with this mason chip. All right, so there's a little bit of flux here, not too much. We're going to remember where our dot goes. Does it make you nervous that we had a couple of margaritas before we started soldering on this work?
I'm guessing that.
I mean, just me. Mark obviously is drinking water. He would never,
Yeah, of
because of his diet.
course. No, I think the amount of alcohol consumption
Mm-hmm.
would still put you in a far better category ability.
Yeah, I wonder when that would change, because it is really funny that this whole stream is really about prior repair attempt fuckery. Like, how many margaritas does it take to really kind of be in that category? Where you can no longer fix prior repair fuckery and you're in fact causing. I got nothing to stream. Why not? Drink some margaritas. Okay, Chris Long, here's what I think we should all do. Here's a question specifically for Chris Long. Assuming that you are right-handed, what hand do you hold your tweezers in, and what hand do you hold your hot air in? Because I found that Mark and I are opposite today, which kind of surprised me. Alright, so we're going to stick this chip back on here. Mark is right-handed, I'm left-handed, but he, like right now, I have in my left hand, my writing hand, the tweezers, just in case. The right hand is holding this hot air. I'm really kind of unconcerned about this, about the hot air. The hot air I kind of think of as just like a stand. It doesn't really require any kind of fine precision detail. Alright, did you see that chip move? Now I'm not going to give it the gentle nudge this time because of the jumper that's there. I'm just going to heat it up and call that a good. One of the things that Larry says that I like is 5 seconds too long, things go wrong. Now we'll look for signs of heat on the other side. So we're looking to see, did we have any kind of connector shift or anything that looks like it actually got too hot over here. A common one would be this home button connector. You can also, if you're worried about it, take off this shield and look for solder balls or something popping out of the area around these underfill chips. There's an underfill backlight driver.
Does it look like they were ever removed?
No. Nope. These are. That looks like a native shield. Probably native shield. And it doesn't look like there was too much heat used on this board to begin with. All right, so now we will see what happens. All right. So let's let that cool down. What's up?
Just watching.
Just watching. Alrighty.
He's got margarita.
I'm looking at the Wi-Fi.
Do you ever watch the iPad Rehab channel? Is this your first time? That'd be pretty funny. I never heard of this.
What did we have for lunch
I
today?
mean, I never watched you live, but I watched a couple videos.
You did? Which ones? Let me guess. How to iCloud unlock the phone?
No.
No?
No. The beginner doing a IC
Oh yeah,
test.
that guy that that kid
I
off
watched
the
it before I
street.
came here.
Yeah, Zach. I got the CPU reball phone to turn back on in DFU mode, but it wouldn't restore. That sucks. I gave up. That really sucks. Spend more time on it, says Miles. That's a great idea. Pretty sure RAM was bridge. Did you get a RAM, pre-balled RAM? I needed to pull it first. What? Maybe your team can start looking for jailbreak solution. Why does anybody need to jailbreak anymore? I don't get it. Like, what's the deal? Why do you need? I mean, I used to jailbreak in order to have the AT&T tether me because I had unlimited AT&T. But even that, like the
They
unlimited
want to
shit's
show
cheap now.
movies and stuff, but
I would use it on trips so that my phone would be the hotspot for the entire car's worth of iPads. But even now, like we get unlimited data on Verizon, it's cheaper. I don't
most
really
of the
get it.
jailbreak features have been implemented now. So.
Effort by not Dave.
Plus, they get patched in a day after you spend weeks on it. All right. Live stream of coding would be more interesting, would it? I doubt it.
I do not have my own good parts.
Right. Going to get some pre-balled RAM. There you go, Chrisla. Or you could reball some RAM with some low melt and see. All right, tweezers in right, left is hot air. Yeah, that's like the opposite of me, and I'm left-handed, so that makes sense. Tweezers in left, hot air in right. So Miles is in the Mark camp. Drinking and working must be fun. Well, it sure kind of beats not drinking and working, I guess. Like playing the guitar. Dominant hand picks, dominant hand tweezes. Depends on if you dress right or left, as the tailors say. I don't know what that means. Lewis holds the hot air with the legs and burned his jewels. Ho ho. No, he didn't. Tweezers left, hot air right. Really? That's crazy. Got it to boot up today into DFU mode, but the RAM chip was not allowing it to boot. Old RAM, but now the CPU is warping. That sucks. Why would anybody want to jailbreak anymore? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you sell the hot solder tweezers? We got a quote today from Hako to become Hako distributors. I don't know if we'll do it or not. It seems kind of like a pain in the ass. Stay tuned, I guess. I don't really know.
Solid retail, right?
I guess, but I don't know. That doesn't, there's not a lot of margin on that. It sounds like a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
Sounds like a giant pain in the ass. All the people that do it say it's a giant pain in the ass. I think I would do it if Haka was willing to like upgrade these 202s to 203s
For free.
or something like that.
Sure.
All right, so let's see if this has.
And they give you a cool t-shirt.
Yes, they do give you cool t-shirts, but they don't even do that for me. Like I'll write my little funny shit in the Haka orders. They just ignore that. Mark, are you still around?
Talking to the landlord.
The landlord, Rutro.
Sharing slices of bread in the like.
Sharing slices of bread
See that pretty well.
with the landlord. Interesting. All right, what's going on with your thing?
We are going to try an experiment.
Which is what?
Well, we removed the filter, which will stop connection from the short
Right,
underneath the CPU.
right.
And we're going to try to inject 1V8 into that pin and think that maybe we might even have to turn the power supply off at one point to let it refresh. And that we think that.
Did you actually watch my live stream on exactly this topic or no? Because I recommend you do that for homework.
I did not. Is this a bad idea?
No, but it's like you would. That's exactly what I just did. Here's my advice: take the LCM enable line, jump that to your 1V8 filter spot, rather than try to guess and figure out that timing yourself. That would be what I would do if I was doing it again.
Do it.
But what I really care about is whether or not you have your 5V7 for touch.
You should see a lady with a pretty dress.
A lady with a pretty dress. All right,
Pretty
we're
lady with a dress.
oh, pretty lady with a dress. Jessa, how has the school been? It sucks. These students are terrible. I hate them all.
It's messed up, man.
That's messed up, man.
Tell me how you really feel. By the way, I know the deputy that works down the street.
Yeah, I already put a call in going. That girl with the taillights. You need to.
Busted
You need to.
taillight.
She's full of shit. You need to pull her the fuck over.
And she's been drinking water.
That's right. Oh, boo! No touch. Boo! All right, so now we gotta figure shit out. All right, so we have no touch. Wah, wah, wah. And not pulling normal charging current unless that battery's fucked up or this dock is fucked up. Oh, there we go. All right, I think it's that dock is fucked up. All right, so let's figure that out. But actually, I kind of want to do that other job first. Let's try a different screen to rule out parts before we go crazy. So what do you think would be most likely case if that had, in fact, no touch?
At this point, I'd blame the margaritas.
That's hilarious. I would blame I would say the jumper moved.
Possible.
You know, because that was like, you know, Mark's jumper and then my soldering on top of his jumper. When I do a jumper, especially if it's something that is, you know, like got a lot of rework, then you have to really make sure that the jumper itself, when you heat the chip, that jumper doesn't desolder. So I would anchor the jumper with something like the UV mask, so that it sits, so that you can nudge and make sure that you've got everything soldered down without worrying about did the jumper itself move.
That makes sense.
I think this dock is getting a little janky.
Hook up.
Yeah, it's torn. You can see it right there, like kind of torn. All right, I'm not sure about that known good screen either. All right, do we have a native screen for this? Or no?
Let's back at that.
Or no?
I have a screen for it if you need another one.
Great, yeah, I'll take another one. Sure, why not? Why not? All right, implant the Furby on top of your head and be a humanoid? That doesn't make any sense. Is TE equipment a decent Hako reseller? No. Excellent. Glenn says your jumper is a piece of shit and doesn't work.
I blamed it on the margarita.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, the water.
My jumper was perfect.
Apparently not.
I'm pretty sure that your chip placement was terrible.
Nope, it was the jumper. Hey, iPad Rehab, says Bag of Chips. What up, Bag of Chips?
SWI. Soldering wild.
Wow. Soldering at the end of a long day of soldering. Soldering since 8:30 a.m. Technically, I didn't get here at 8:30 a.m. I had to take, the girls missed the bus. So on the way to school today, my 6-year-old Maisie told me that I needed to buy her another purse. You know why? Because she had a play date with her friend Mallory, and her friend Mallory said, the next time you come, you should bring me a purse. And I was like, it sounds like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like you and Mallory need to get some jobs and get some money. So why don't you guys...
There's a whole pile of work over here.
Yeah, so why don't you guys, start a business? So I said, why don't you, if you come up with some business plans and business ideas, and I'll help you start your business. And she said, no touch. She said that she already had a business idea and that she was sure it was a good one. You want to know what it is?
Lemonade stand.
No. That is so, no. You put your wallet away. She's not set up yet, but when she is, Maisie is going to sell shapes. Shapes. Like triangle, that's one of them. She's going to cut them out of paper. And she's going to sell shapes. And I just love that she thinks that she could do this. Like, she's like, I am good at making shapes. I can cut circle, oval, rectangle, triangle, all the different colors. And people love these. You know why? Because the teachers tell me, that's awesome, all the time. I am going to be able to sell the shit out of these shapes. And, it's kind of heartbreaking. The last thing I said to her this morning, here, hang on to this, was, yeah, that's great. You might want to do a little market research. Maybe have 2 or 3 ideas and see which one people really want to spend money on, because there's nothing that sucks worse than making a product that nobody wants to buy, like shapes. But she was all
we're not watching this stream.
Yeah, yeah. Maisie,
Mama
it's
really loves you.
It's a hard lesson to learn. Nobody wants to buy shapes. I'm sorry. Better to learn now. All right. So in the absence of anything else going on, this is going to be jumper floated problem, most likely. So let's take this chip off and see if we can fix this up, because I kind of want to fix the other one that's way more fucked up than this. This one is already boring. iPad Rehab, I assume you will be paying for a business license for her? No, 6-year-olds don't need business licenses. You need to obviously consult a law book. 6-year-olds don't need fishing licenses or any other kind of licenses. They're 6. Everything they do is play, like selling shapes. It's not really real. That's right.
I think you could actually sell some shapes.
Wait, would you buy a shape from Maisie? What's your favorite shape?
I don't even know, but...
You don't know what your favorite shape
if Charlie
is?
came up to my door and was trying to sell me shapes, I'd probably just give her $1.
Oh!
This is the go
I
away
am
dollar.
going to tell the go-away dollar. Yeah, you can make a lot of money on the go-away dollar. Yeah, hey kid, those are great shapes. Go away. Here's $1.
I was telling my little cousin was selling the $1 chocolate bars for school.
Oh yeah, see the
So I had her take all the chocolate out of a box and put into a basket.
Yeah.
And then I was telling her to sell it for $2.
Where's on the bottom of the chip, obviously, because that's what
No,
happens.
duh. It's fucking in the ground because you're a retard. Why don't you make a real jumper?
No.
Why don't you make a jumper that's not sitting in the fucking ground?
When I left that jumper for you, it was not in ground.
Yes, it was.
No,
Len
it
just
wasn't.
told me, he said before I put the chip in, are you sure that jumper's not in ground? And I was like,
Yeah.
Mark would never do that.
You should look behind you while you're talking, because Glenn's No, this bitch is flying.
Don't give me the ball.
Glenn would never do that.
He didn't sign
Hold on,
up
if you
for
guys
this.
fight anymore, we're gonna have to call the police. No, stop.
Call the police. All right, let's hear some more police stories. You know, my dad used to be a policeman,
Oh.
and he had some fucking hilarious stories. Kind of gross. A lot of dead people. Some of them were funny. Like he was a kind of a practical joker, and he would. He thought it was funny to go up to like his buddy's car and take a slice of pizza and like slide it under the door handle like that, so that stupid shit like that. My dad thought was pretty fucking funny.
So I actually watched a video last week. Somebody posted on Facebook from one of my other coworkers.
Yep.
Had a flat tire on the patrol car. Now whether it was whether it just happened or somebody set him up.
Yep.
Hard to say, but I guess the fact that he knew that he didn't know how to use a jack.
What?
Yeah.
How is that fucking
So
possible?
it's one of those screw jacks. It's one of those screw jacks, and he's actually tried to ratchet it up and down.
Oh my
and
god.
It took him like 10 minutes to figure it out.
You know what Maisie should do? She should sell some shapes that have instructions on them on how to use a fucking jack, and you put like a little triangle shape with the instructions in your in the visor. This is a much better idea than just the shapes thing. I think so. Yeah, that's lame. I remember when I first got my license, I was 16, and my dad made me go out and change a tire on the piece of shit Ford Ranger, and I had to get that done before I was allowed to drive.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta know that shit.
My 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And made him change his own oil.
Yes, but you've got to look
Yeah.
through a couple of pages.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of those.
Do you know how to change a tire?
He goes to the
I call
He's a city
AAA.
boy.
That is ridiculous.
Well, my flat's also my spare has also been flat for like 2 years. So
We went out driving all over bumfuck Egypt yesterday.
Oh wait, you were the one that drove to Grimes Glen?
yeah,
Okay.
with my BMW that's falling apart.
All right.
Oh, you've got the beat up Beamer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently he's got a flat spare tire.
Is that an M3?
Yeah, it's a 330xi 3 Series,
Oh,
E46
shit.
or whatever.
Yes, we can. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to deprive the viewing audience.
Well, I have
That's
2
right.
broken window
You
regulators
should
right
have
now.
just gotten a Honda Civic.
I had a Honda Accord. I didn't ask for the Beamer. It was given to me.
By who? A girlfriend? This
My
is gonna be a
dad.
girlfriend.
My dad.
Your dad?
Oh, it's Daddy's
Wait.
Beamer.
Is it dad because he didn't want you to move to Long Island?
He got this for me while I was in college in Philadelphia. I came home and he just had a Beamer there for me.
Wait, you live in New York City and you have a car?
No, I live in New
He
Jersey.
lives in Long
I lived in New
Island.
Jersey. I just moved to Long Island.
Okay.
Now he lives
Yeah.
in Long Island.
Yeah.
I live in Jersey. You can't do anything with that car. But I had a Honda Accord 1996.
Hey, I had a Honda Civic,
And that thing was
1995.
beautiful. Didn't cause me any problems, anything.
Yeah, this fucking
Yeah,
run
and then my
forever if you
dad
take care
goes
of
and
it.
gets me a BMW, and
Why?
then I'm spending thousands of dollars every year fixing it because I fuck it up.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Miss Rehab. It's Madam Rehab.
It's like a curse given to me.
How many days is course week? The whole week? No, it's just 5 days. It's not the whole week. No.
Yeah, we need a couple of days off.
No, I like Kevin. Kevin's a repair shopper user.
Well, did he sign up with the link?
He better have, or else I'll go to wherever he is and punch him in the face. Obviously.
I'll go
Yes.
tell my
Mm-hmm.
store manager.
You need to go tell your store manager to call up Troy and just apologize and say, I absolutely signed up because of Jessa, and if I didn't click her link, it's just because of sheer idiocy. And
Yep, ask him right now.
yeah, exactly. And you obviously need to sign me up under Jess's link, or else
There's a failure in communication at some point.
communication breakdown. That's right.
I imagine he did though. I imagine he did.
So, are you gonna placed this chip correctly?
Would you want to do it for me and show me up?
Do you need a man?
Yeah, I need a man. I need a man because I want to just sit here and drink
Lewis?
margaritas. I've been like teaching all day. I've been teaching all day instead of doing things like sitting, instead of like hiding in the back room eating beef jerky under while hunched down under my desk. All right, come on, make it work. Show me up. Ready?
I'm good.
What?
I'm pretty sure you can do this.
I already tried. I failed. It's gonna take too long. I want to fix the other fuckery phone. Yay! 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 Mark's gonna mansplain me some touch IC. All right, now what do you do?
Well, hold on.
All right.
The first thing I do is check and make sure that the jumper that the woman placed is acceptable. And that
Is it?
It's just on the verge of acceptable.
Yay!
Okay. So I'm going to turn the board this way.
Can you change the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why don't you mansplain him how to switch to the view?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the board instead of having it like this, the
Boo.
way that noobs do
Boo!
it. I'm gonna turn it over this way. That way I have plenty of room for my fucked up shitty tweezers to get in here and just get it right where I want it. Right? So I want to position it perfectly before I look over and grab my hot air.
Kevin just donated £5 and said everyone follow the link in the description for Repair Shop or Troy needs you. Way to go, Kevin. Kevin, you're my BFF.
I feel like Kevin donated £5 because there's now a man that's got control of the situation.
Probably, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to get it
Nothing wrong with
positioned
that.
exactly perfect. And then I'm
Are
gonna
you
hit it
using the
with hot air.
same mason chips as Allie Butt? Allie Butt wants to know, are you using the same mason chip? Or is it a new one?
I don't know. Did you reball the mason chip after your epic fail?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well then I'm using a new one.
Don't forget to take off the coil, because obviously that's the problem, according to your shirt.
Alright, so now I'm just going to heat things up and I'm going to let that chip settle and it's going to be fine.
Amir says, this one, which I see! Which I see! Which I see!
The black one.
You racist. Tweezers whose legs are different lengths, says Greg M., who obviously doesn't appreciate fine tools.
Alright, so it's getting into place. It's not quite there yet. It's getting there. It's
I want to
almost
hear
there.
more. I want to hear more roadside pullover stories from Glenn, don't you?
Alright, now it's
Have
in
you ever done
place.
a
I'm going to
ticket?
give it a couple more seconds.
Yes, a lot of tickets, but I
A
still,
lot of
I
tickets.
still have no points.
No, did you hear his tips?
Oh
about
man,
how to
I
do
got
it?
like the high score
Oh
for
no.
points.
What?
I think
In
there's
Florida?
That's
there's
not
some
a
racial
contest.
profiling, and I'm all
Wait,
good.
racial profiling
Yeah,
of you?
No, around me. So like, I don't know. I never get into trouble. I get pulled over. I get some BS tickets, like obstruction of view and all that stuff. But
Obstruction of view.
Yeah.
What? From having like too many
Oh,
stuffed
I have-
animals you
He's-
won at
He's
the
got
fucking fair?
Too many
No.
hooker bodies stuffed in his
no.
back window.
I've gotten 2 obstruction of
You
view
go to
tickets
camera.
for speeding. So I have like a little no smoking sign, like little air freshener.
Wait, you have a no smoking sign?
Yes.
Huh.
In my
Wait,
car.
Just
no smoking weed. Definitely,
While in the
officer. There's no weed in this car.
It's just no smoking for cigarettes. But I smoke, so yeah.
Wait, weed or cigarettes?
Come on,
Let's not get sidetracked. And you know I smoke cigarettes.
All right, we already talked about this. So obstruction of view.
Yeah, for air freshener.
sounds-
It's better than the speeding ticket.
I guess so.
I gotta.
So Mark, when was the last speeding ticket you got? I bet you have a fucking stack.
It's been a while, but the last one I got was for doing like 10 or 15 over on a like back country road. I was taking classes at the community college that was in St. Augustine, but I lived in Palatka, and there was a lot of farmland between the two.
Oh,
so-
that's made for speeding.
Yeah.
They want you to speed there.
Yeah,
it helps
exactly.
with it helps like get the manure like to settle.
So I got a ticket, And I was like, man, that sucks. And then like a week later,
What did you say when you were pulled over? Sir, do you know why I'm pulling you over?
no, officer, why are you pulling me over?
Fail! Strike one!
No,
You don't say
You
no.
never admit guilt.
What?
You
Hello?
never
What
ever
the fuck?
admit
You didn't
guilt.
even listen to what Glenn said at all. Like, just
Yeah.
here. Let me tell you why Glenn knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I was speeding.
Glenn knows what he's talking about if you get pulled over by Glenn. No, I will never admit guilt to something.
Okay, so what were you saying about stack of tickets?
No. So the funny thing is that I got that ticket, and then like a week later, I got pulled over on the same road by the same cop.
Okay, because you learned your lesson.
And then he was like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I'm like,
Because
yeah,
you're a
I was
pussy and you
speeding
cried
again."
last time. Oh, yeah, because I was speeding like last time. What did you say? Like, oh, hey, Jim.
I was like, "All right, man, let's just get this over with."
All right, Glenn, is there anything?
Oh, look at that! When Mark does it, it works.
You're kidding! Oh my god, that is so weird. Mark's the man! Yay! I'm so glad we have Mark around, aren't you?
By the way, you're almost out of margarita mix.
Look at that.
I'm almost out of margarita mix.
You want me to go grab some?
Why did you only buy one?
There was already one in there. I bought one. What the fuck?
The one that
Were
was
you
in there
drinking
was
like-
almost
You drank the
gone.
whole
Was
bottle.
it really?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess whoever drank the least should go to the liquor store, I guess.
I mean, that's what I was told because
Yeah,
I
wanna
haven't
smoke
actually
cigarettes,
looked.
So I'll go. Where's the nearest liquor store?
The liquor store is by the grocery store, which is like go to the stoplight and go up that way. And then
So
there's
is
the
this your
grocery
cup?
store and the liquor
Is
store
that
is
That
walking
you
distance?
sent to me?
it's a long walk.
Is that what happened?
It's
I
the
don't know.
easy
I missed,
driving
I missed all
distance.
the like build up to this.
Oh. So
Matt.
you were drinking
Matt,
water.
are you
Lots
sober?
of water.
Matt, are you
and
sober?
loaded. So
Do you want to go with me to the liquor
Loaded.
store?
and
Like a
so
mile up
she
the road.
Put the IC on.
All right.
And
We got the DD.
She did it poorly.
Great.
Let's see today.
I'm not.
What's
She
happening?
signs the certificate, okay? All right. So ask
I
me that
signed
question
it too.
tomorrow afternoon.
I signed
no,
it
no,
too.
no. After she. No. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not answering that question. So anyway, it
I
looks
can
like-
neither confirm nor deny.
knew where to put my keys.
That's my wife's name.
No, we're not starting out too hot there.
Ask him if it was a black ice air freshener.
My wife's name is Donna.
Was it a black ice air freshener?
What?
I don't know. That's what Aaron E wants to know.
It was. It was a.
No.
What?
Just has a no smoke.
What the
She is
fuck?
Panamanian.
Okay,
She's,
all right.
South
His wife's
American.
name is Deny.
Yeah. So? Fucking racist. God.
One, we have a problem.
Right. What's the problem?
I don't have a problem.
Oh, there are my keys. All right, we're good.
You got us here. You gotta do it.
Is it Thursday at repair school? I guess so.
Yeah.
It is. No, we're doing a stream called something about prior repair fuckery. We're seeing how many margaritas you have to drink before your skills match the level of the prior repair attempt.
Are we ready to re-hot CPU?
No, I'm getting ready to fix another board.
Awesome.
Well, one board. Is this? So what's this? Is this the same one?
Yeah. So,
right.
what do you suggest for covering this?
I think you should put a shield on it.
Okay. So
Here's your shield.
we have one. Actually. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened to that. So what I do is
I
I take this and I will, you know, it goes on it like this.
The orientation coordinate.
Yeah. So I'll flip it over and put Captain tape on this side, and then I'll cut the Captain tape like kind of, you know, so it has an edge.
Okay.
Flip it back over, and then with the Captain tape on it, I will, you know, kind of line it up. And these are custom cut. You can see up there to be like an exact match. Solder, flux, and just kind of go around the edge of it. And that's it, you know. And then let it cool down, and it will be good to go. Now, Mark, let's
got-
do this one. What?
Oh, you have another one? Because
Yeah, I got
I
another
have one on deck too.
What is it?
iPhone 6 LCD connector has already been replaced, and now there's 2 missing pads. So you have to remove the one that's there and then run a couple of jumpers.
Ooh, that sounds like it would be our next challenge of margarita repair fuckery. I mean, water?
We should call the person who sent it in and see if they want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to do a live stream? Look, I got this iFixit glass for margaritas for answering the most questions. Woo-hoo! Cheers.
I got the green Solo cup for being the most awesome.
For fixing the most touch ICs today.
I don't know. I'm tied with Pete now.
Yeah. Now the instructors are tied with the students on fixing touch ICs. Hey, we got a donation.
What? Why doesn't it tell me about that?
I don't know. We can't help that. Somewhere, something.
Skip ad.
Skip the ad. I don't want to watch the ad. I have about 5 prior repair attempt boards to look at. My fuck ups from today. Want them FedEx? Yes, we do. We will do a free YouTube live stream if you send us, Vincent, all of your fuck up boards at the regular repair cost, of course, while we drink margaritas and put them on stream. And we'll chat.
Yes,
we'll chat with you the whole
The
time.
margaritas are important.
Margaritas are important. We'll be here all week and next week.
Criticize your entire performance.
That's right. Exactly. All right, let's look at this
I
board.
hope you have
Let's
a
look
thick
at-
skin,
What happened to
bud.
Matt? Fuck you, Matt! Had left his fucking station on.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
Have they learned nothing?
Have they learned nothing? That's it. Go tear up Matt's certificate again. I already tore up Matt's certificate today. I forget why. What was it? Oh, I know. Matt was gonna plug something in with a battery connected. It was like tear up Matt's certificate.
I'm just gonna test this 6S. I'm gonna connect the
Ooh.
battery first.
Woolly Jumper says, Jessa, are you the one and only Jessa that Lewis talks about?
Oh, that's your claim to fame. Lewis mentioned
talks
you.
about me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm the one and only Mark that Lewis never talks about.
Guess what Lewis did last night? He sent a video at around, I don't know, midnight. That guy, he fucking found a stray cat.
Oh my god, did he adopt a fucking stray?
It was really sad because he took it home and then he was like, all right, time, I fed this cat, time for it to leave. I'm
Did
like,
it rape Mr. Clinton?
Well, they were having some fucking fights. And
Yeah,
I was like,
I
I was like, you can't kick him out. Like, that's so heartless. Like, so mean. Like,
No,
you know,
yeah, you
like,
can't do that.
after you take him in, so then and so he was like, no, fuck this cat, blah, 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 blah. Like 2 hours later, he's like, so is that cat still there? He's like, yeah, he's still there.
I'm gonna text him right now. You take care of that kitty.
You take care of it? Or like, what are we talking about?
I'm gonna put it in quotes.
Breathalyzer man is getting ready. Outside my head. Glenn, call off the breathalyzer fan that
It's the worst thing I ever had to do with 2 DUIs. Worst thing.
oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I had to pass a field sobriety test once.
I haven't. But
What?
I do have a
Wait,
story.
you haven't passed?
I do have
or-
a story about field sobriety tests. So my stepdad growing up was quite the drunk.
Oh, wow.
And he had to pass a field sobriety test and failed it. And he got out of it. Guess how?
By telling the truth.
No.
By lying his ass off.
Yes.
Okay.
More specifically, he
Wait.
he
People lie to
convinced.
cops.
Yeah,
No.
they do all the time.
No.
He convinced the officer that he had MS.
Oh, God. Jeez. That's
And by
What?
a
But how?
strange fucking coincidence,
He had MS.
No, my mom actually has MS now and was diagnosed
That's
like
karma.
a decade later.
He
Yeah,
gave
well
your mom
that
MS
fucking
with his
sucks that my
lies.
mom caught his karma.
Yeah, that really
that's
fucking
not,
sucks.
that's not.
So what did he say?
He said, I have MS. I wouldn't pass this test no matter when you gave it to me. And they were like,
Glenn, what would you say if
Okay.
somebody said that? I would say, shut up, you fuck. Get in the fucking line and walk.
at that point, if somebody gave me an excuse like that, I'd say, okay, you still have evidence to arrest them for the crime of driving while in, or investigation of the crime. So
Yeah.
you arrest them, you take them down to the breathalyzer, and so you just don't get field sobriety.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, this was in the mid '90s,
You
so
don't need field sobriety
I don't
to
know.
prove your crime. It's helpful. But
He
if
definitely
it were
got
me-
out of it that
If
night
it were me and I
by
was
saying
stopped
he had
for the
MS.
crime of DUI, driving while intoxicated,
Yeah, which would never
I would-
happen, obviously.
No. Hang on, let me have another drink.
If I was a cop, I would have no mercy for DUI at all. Like that's fucked up. Like you definitely should not be driving drunk.
No, definitely not.
So, well, anyway, so my suggestion for people is not to provide field sobriety tests. Period. I mean, there has to be more to the crime. You know,
I wanna know-
what originally led you to.
Wait, do you know how
stop for it anyway.
to? I want to know if I can pass the field sobriety test right now.
I'm gonna go with no.
No, I can. I think you should have to pass a field sobriety test before working on Ian White's phone.
Then fucking half the devices I'm fixed would still be broken.
God, not cool. All right, I'm ready to pass my test.
Yeah, I'm not ready to give it.
God fucking damn it! We're being trolled. This is like Glenn is a kindergarten teacher. This is a whole fucking troll.
Glenn, are you fucking with us?
Yes, he's like, yes, I am. I cannot tell a lie. I passed a field sobriety test down at what?
Yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah, it sucks. Douchebag guy, young kid, pulls me over, like in the middle of nowhere town. Yay! Somebody else
Holy
donated.
shit.
Oh
is
my
that,
god!
Is that your like
they're donating
bail
stuff
for your
to
next
stop talking
DUI?
Does it say bail? I don't know. Oh wait, here's the Twitch alert thing. I don't know how to do the YouTube alert. What happened to the YouTube alert? I don't know. Jonathan,
You fucking broke that
Jonathan
shit.
Dex, we appreciate whatever you did donate, although we can't see anything. Yeah, I broke the donation thing. All sound, no pop up. Oh, sorry.
I appreciate that 50 cents.
So I got pulled over, and this was when I first got my minivan, which I had registered.
Broken taillight.
The one with broken taillight.
It didn't
yes.
have a broken taillight at the
At
time.
the time, taillight was a beautiful mint factory taillight, and I had bought it in Delaware, driven it up here, and this was about a week later, and I had gone to the Mom's Club Mom's Night Out at a restaurant down the road a bit. And I was driving home, and I got pulled over because my car, whatever the temporary tags had fallen off because I went through a car wash. So I had them, but you couldn't read them. It was all just raggedy. So I had them in case that happened. The dealer in Delaware was sending me my New York tags. Everything was registered. There was a way for him to look all this shit up and recognize that. Pulls me over. Looks all the shit up, recognizes that my car is registered and with a valid registration. He administers the field sobriety test, which
Under what pretext?
Feels like it. I mean, I don't know. He said, step out of the car. Would you,
Yeah. Did he ask if you had been drinking?
I don't remember because I was pretty drunk at the time. No. Yeah, no. It was. I don't know that. I mean, he never stated any pretext. Like, I think you've been drinking because I saw your van pull out of the restaurant where people generally have a couple glasses of wine with dinner, and I noticed you didn't have any tags. I feel like he pulled me over for the lack of tags, and then opened.
That's not a precursor for driving while intoxicated.
I mean, is he allowed to just say it's Friday night, get out and walk a line?
No. Well, I don't know about here, but in the state that I'm from, that wouldn't fly. Different
I'm
shit
not
happens
sure
on the
this
East
guy
Coast than it
knew
does
all
on the West
the
Coast.
rules.
So
Yeah, well, I'm not sure this guy knew all the rules anyway, because what would you do if you pulled over a motorist that had, you got no tags whatsoever? I just bought the car. Here is the, I went through a car wash, can't read them, fell off the thing, paper tags. And you can look up and see that this car is recently registered or whatever. It's clearly a brand new car. It's got 4 miles on the odometer. It seems very reasonable. And he is able to see, yes, the car has a valid registration. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I verify your story.
All right.
And then I say just be on the lookout. You might get stopped for the same thing again until you get this situation rectified. Maybe limit your driving on your vehicle.
Or you could say,
Get out of the car.
get out of the car, drop a line. And then you could say, well, obviously you haven't been drinking because you can walk a line or whatever. Get back in the car. You can't drive that car because it does not meet the criterion of having visible registration. Yeah. Tell me about it. I was like, what?
Practical law enforcement? I don't think so.
Practical law enforcement, exactly. Fucking practical law enforcement, where it was like, you are aware that this is a valid vehicle. You are aware my home address is maybe 6 miles up the road. And you're going to give me a hard time that I can't drive this registered vehicle 6 miles home. What do you want me to do? Call a tow truck.
Is that what he said?
Yep. I had
What a
to
dick.
call. Yeah, what a fucking dick. I had to call a tow truck to have my vehicle towed to my. I'd wait for it, and the whole time I'm hanging out here telling him what a douchebag he is. You know, by the end we were like BFFs. You know, and I think he kind of regretted it at the end. But you know, I had to pay a tow truck to drive my car wash tags fell off 6 miles up the road.
Has he been in for phone record?
No, he hasn't. Because that shit would be wiped through my ass crack so fast. And marks. No, I ended up having to go to court about that, and the judge was just like, "I'm so sorry." You know, I mean, the guy, he was very young. He was very young, you know, so it was kind of like, this is your first day, isn't it?
No, I definitely apply the practical law enforcement approach for sure.
What happened to the F-250? Is it dead? I don't know. I no longer own an F-250.
It's gone.
It belongs to the fine people of the dealership down the street. All right, I don't know where everybody else is. Let's go ahead and try to fix this. What would be done if you forget your driving license at home? I think that you would state your name and they would look it up and...
It's entirely possible. Matt, this is your show, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Hey, what? What's wrong with this phone?
Come on down.
Whose phone is it?
It's not yours, but
This is a phone that is here for fuckery needs approval. Okay, proceed. Obviously, that's what the note clearly says.
Well,
Right?
approval fuckery is good.
Fuckery approval has been granted. All right, so this guy originally said he's got an iPhone 6s backlight issue.
Okay.
That's what it came in for. iPhone 6s backlight issue. Now you tell me what's wrong with this phone.
Burnt filter. This the right one?
Yes, it sure is. Good job, man. Look at you. Everybody's learning everything.
And an arrow of connector.
Yeah, so the connector has been fucked to shit. I mean, this is beyond what we can save. You know, that's too far gone. It's not going to be a connector anymore. And what's up with this?
Something missing.
Yeah, he's got his backlight filter is stone cold missing, as are the pads. And he has dug up ground, exactly. So he's got dug up ground, which fucking sucks. And you know, if you wanted to replace this, you'd have to get that tiny little trace to not touch the ground that is less than a millimeter away. Getting over here, you gotta have a filter there because it's a 6S. And all of this is completely independent of the original problem, which was what?
The burnt filter.
The burnt filter. Where's the burnt filter? Show me.
Right in the middle to the right.
This?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Right. So he missed that this filter here, which is required for image. Look at it.
Brown.
It is burn up.
No, it looks perfect.
No, it doesn't, Mark. Your eyesight has gone. So that was the problem.
Stop drinking water.
Stop drinking water. So that is a whole lot of fuckery for a fucking bad filter. So this had, what would have happened if this came to you first, Matt?
Well, definitely would have checked around for visual inspection.
Yeah? Do you think you would have just changed the filter and been on his way?
Well,
I'm gonna go with yes.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with fuck. Of course I would. I'm not retarded. All right, so let's see if we can. So now this guy's consequence is that he has to have it fixed under margarita, and we'll just hope for the best. Now, I mean, this is the real question: which is the worst here? If you're the end customer, which is worse, having Ian fix your backlight issue or Jessa with like a bunch of margaritas? What?
Is all of that flux just in preparation for changing that filter?
No, fool! God, no! No, it's not! Yeah, I'm going to change it.
That's a lot of fucking flux to change a filter.
Alright, Instructor Mark, what do you think? What do
I
you think
think
I'm
that-
about to do here?
I think that somebody has fucked up the connector.
A little bit.
Yeah, no shit. And I'm going to change it.
But
and the
it was a
filter.
little bit questionable because you didn't peel back the.
What do you think? Yes, I didn't peel back this camera? Is that what you're talking about?
No, all the like on top of the caps and stuff under that underfill.
You think I need to clear all this in order to be able to do a connector job?
I have personally caused shorts due to a thin film of solder over the top of a cap.
I would never do that because I'm not a fucking noob. I've never even heard of that being done even by Ian White. That's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna shame people. Shaming.
got like a big bottle of water.
Shaming the prior repair attempt. We had started thinking about. I got really pissed, and I was gonna do like a.
That's the question.
You got to do a prior repair attempt fee. But now,
Wait, did you get there?
well, we kind of don't. We haven't yet, just because we haven't really made the new website. Now, instead of a prior repair attempt fee, it's going to be if you come in with a prior repair attempt that's undisclosed, you will be shamed and it will be fixed under margarita. 10 pounds of fuckery in a 5-pound bag. If I fix this one, I might be margarita fixing everything. It's the bottom cap blown as well. I didn't see any blown caps, but what do I know? All right. Hi, Jessa. Can you make your ZXW work when the server's no longer working? No?
Jessa,
What?
I messaged Lewis like
Oh, jeez.
a half an hour ago
Yeah.
that I told him you better fucking take good care of that kitty.
Oh,
And
jeez.
I want to see him or her. It better not be another black cat
It is black and white.
because if it is, that would be racist.
What did he say?
He responded with like 3 pictures and 4 videos.
Oh my god. I knew it. And his whole thing is like, well, it's time to toss another cat down the stairwell. I'm like, you would never. I'm really glad he didn't do that, because he showed me a video, they were really fighting. Like, I can understand how it'd be hard for him to, like, know where his allegiance was. That's hilarious. I can't believe he actually did that.
Send him this picture of this cat, Mark.
Alright.
Tell me it's one of those.
Uh-oh.
Unless that cat was covered in knots, that's bad.
What are you talking about?
And it couldn't even clean its own butt.
I told him to keep the cat because it might belong to a hot chick.
My
Oh
wife
my
said that
God.
to our Persian.
Oh God, that's your cat?
Yep.
Oh.
That's AJ Gray.
That is
Poor kitty, right?
That
He
is
cleans his
so
own
fun.
ass, man.
Well, he can now.
Yeah,
I mean,
and actually,
he's gonna be shamed on the
he had his
playground.
balls removed after that, but his balls were like as big as
Wait,
bowling balls.
what?
I've never seen a cat with big balls as big as
Your
that.
cat After you did that to your
Yeah,
fucking
I've
cat,
never really
then
seen
you
cat balls.
snipped off
Totally
his fucking
demasculated
balls?
that cat.
Oh, yeah, that
That cat is gonna fucking scratch your face off. That is like way
Wait, don't
over.
say that. You'll be stealing your breath.
Yeah, stealing your breath.
I stay
Yeah,
away from that.
exactly.
People are weird.
Poor kitty.
Pretty puppy dog.
Yeah. All right. So we gotta get a. We'll start with a new connector on
We're
here.
doing it.
Oh, it flew away. Yeah, I set it free.
Did it grow up?
I set it free. All right. Richard, go look up the U channel Art of Repair. He has a video about offline ZXW. Or not.
Wait.
What?
Let's just support the hard Chinese that made this possible.
Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do, honestly.
I think it would be a great thing to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we have a connector. 6S. Digitizer connector. Here we go. Okay.
Hey, who customized your metal shield for your
What?
Touch IC?
That is from Raul from Prime Tech Tools.
Nice. These
And
guys are the bomb.
he is the one that, saw the need, wanted to he likes making tools. He's the guy that, put in 10 grand, which he may never make back, and said, I'm going to try to make something for the industry that solves a problem. And I really appreciate that he did that. So I think that Raul is good.
I've been at the CTI.
Oh, you did? So what do you think of CTIA? Are you going to go back?
Well, CTIA doesn't sound like it'll ever be the same again, so which is why we'll have the non.
Are you going to go to the iFixit thing?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's a thought.
I think having conferences is good. I wanted to do a
Collaboration's good.
yeah. I wanted to do and maybe we still will kind of like what can you plan that doesn't really take any planning because nobody wants to plan anything. So we kind of thought about having kind of organizing a like repair cruise where it would pretty much just be we're gonna go on this cruise for fun, and other repair people might want to go on this cruise as well, and then it would kind of become like an unconference, but it would be completely
Might be a whole lot of
nobody have to
fuckery
plan
on that
anything.
one.
Whole lot of fuckery on what?
On that cruise.
On that cruise. Oh yes,
Give our
definitely.
spouses something to do.
Definitely. So I kind of like that idea. I mean, I can't go back to CTIA, and I really like being able to kind of take the team on an annual kind of conferencey.
That is the right wire to
vacation
use for the
thing.
jumper. You want to tin the tip of the wire before you try to attach it. To tin the tip of the wire, what I typically do is I'll make a puddle of flux. I'll stick the wire in it, and then I'll take my hot tweezers and I'll feed some solder in so there's like a blob of solder on them. And I'll just stick the tip of the wire into that blob of solder
All right.
within the flux.
Should I do that right here?
Yeah, that works.
That's hilarious. Where Mark's like, did you put on that amount of flux to take off the filter? No, I did not. No,
Well, I mean
did not.
that looks like the amount of flux.
What I think is BS is if you pay that price for a tool, it hardly gets any update. I think you would not have to renew it. Or are you talking about the ZXW tool that you pay, like $100 for, and you do get updates constantly, like every couple of days.
Every time you fucking open
Every
it.
time you open it, that thing is updated. You don't have to do anything, and magically schematics just appear. All the schematics, price never increases, and at the end of the year, if that's not worth $100 to you,
Oh, but you made more than 100.
And I mean, you can have it renewed for much less than that.
not much less, but a little bit less, yeah.
Oh, like 75, I think, is the most I've seen.
Yeah, okay, $25 less. But the pain in the
a
ass.
quarter of the price.
The what? $100 versus $75.
That's a quarter of the price less.
Yeah, 3/4. You can save $25 by jumping
quarter
through.
of buying it.
You save 25%. 25% off.
Equal to a quarter.
Right. Everybody's saying the same
Quarter
thing.
off.
Right, a quarter off through jumping through a whole bunch of hoops and knowing somebody in China that knows how to use Alipay.
Yeah, I don't jump through hoops. I say, hey, Mandy, I need to update this shit. Which actually I'm going to have to do again in August.
Really? Wait. Didn't we just do that?
Well, no, you might have just done it, but I
feel like I've done it 500
I
times.
was the first person that I know of that got
I
ZXW.
was the first person that I know of.
Besides iFixit.vn, the Vietnamese guy, I noticed it on his stream and immediately sent screenshots to Mandy and was like, "Hey, what the fuck is this? Let me get one."
Oh, back
And
in the day.
She got it to me, and then
We really need to try out all the other ones. What's the one that Jason has? Jason Gann.
I don't know. I
Which is really sad in the
pronounce it.
industry now that I've noticed. Like this is just in the last 2 or 3
Oh,
weeks.
I know that's.
That when I say Jason, industry Jason, it doesn't automatically mean Jason Gann anymore.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
totally
just
should.
like, jeez. Yeah, it totally should. That now you have to like clarify who you're talking about.
Well, now just when you refer to Jason, say the real Jason.
The real Jason,
Yeah.
which is
Jason Gann, Microsolderingsupply.com.
yeah.
I better get my 10% for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anybody that makes an order at Microsolderingsupply.com, mention Mark Schaefer's name.
Mention the real Mark.
Yeah, and you definitely
Yeah, the
get
real
a
Mark
0% discount.
Alrighty. One of these is bridged. One of these is bridge. One of these is... Like, wouldn't that be sad if there was, like, some other Mark that you had to say, like, Mark, Microsoldering Mark Schaefer. Like,
That would,
that
like,
really-
I would want to meet him.
Yeah.
And then I would meet him and be like, God, this guy's a fucking douchebag.
Isn't there the real
I'm the
Mark
real
Schaefer
Mark.
in New York?
Yeah,
What?
well, there is another Mark Schaefer.
There's many other Mark Schaefers, but none of them are any good at soldering.
What was this?
Well, there's the Mark Schaefer who is... You were going to steal his badge at ERC. The Mark Schaefer
That's
who
right.
helped to design
Oh, I
the
forgot
repair
about
suit,
that.
like, oh yeah, Mark Schaefer right here. Oh, here's your badge, sir.
Oh, I think you
Thank
guys
you.
misspelled my name, but that's fine.
That's fine. I'm not gonna, I'm not a douche. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I met him.
Wait, you met Mark
No,
Schaefer?
he's a photographer for iFixit.
What? No, he's
Yeah.
not.
No.
That's a totally different Mark Schaefer then. This
But,
Mark
but there's
Schaefer.
fucking 3 of them?
Well, the Mark Schaefer that is on the like repair.org shit is like a guru for something like Microsoft.
No, but I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy, and like he's actually
A photographer
does
for
photography for iFixit, but like that's not his main gig. That's just like a thing he does for iFixit.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Because I went to that ERC and I met the other Mark Schaefer, and
You did?
like we hung out and we talked, and I was like, I approve of your
And you're
use
like,
of the
give me
name.
my fucking badge. I have not been able to get his conference. I can't see
No.
him that way that like he's looking at me.
We hung out at the after party that I was allowed to go to, and didn't get kicked out by the
We
bouncers
hung out
at the door.
at the after party that I went to and got a couple of free drink coupons because of my soldering skills.
That was
And the fact that I was willing to
it was
go
pretty.
invite the water damage guy to be shamed.
It was funny that
Where's the Success Backlash strip? Oh, there it is.
at the actual ERC convention,
Yeah.
like I'm standing out in front,
Yeah.
and people are just filing out of the
Yes, it
convention
was.
hall to go
While
and talk
the
to
old
me.
lady gives you the evil eye.
Yeah. Like you can't come in here, and then like people
like,
just
"Fine,
start
I'll just
filing
be
out.
The
to talk
the
to
real
me.
Mark Schaefer will be at Dunkin' Donuts in the food court. Nothing more to say.
Hey, Marky Mark.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
showing how to do this.
Oh,
Address
whoa,
me
what?
properly.
The real Mark Schaefer.
Mark in the phone.
At the real Mark Schaefer.
Oh,
Mark
Matt.
PBRS.
All right, where's Matt's certificate? Because
Matt's certificate's already been burned in
I'm
the
not
fire.
gonna rip
and
it up.
then
I'm not gonna rip it up.
You're not?
I'm just gonna pee on
you're
it a
just
little
gonna
bit, and I'm still
pee-
gonna give it
you're
to
gonna
him.
pee on the corner and still give it
Yeah,
to
I
him.
drove to get more margarita mix. It's gotta give me something.
Yeah, exactly. He went out. He
You
was
were
the
just a
driver.
passenger.
No, he was. He was the fucking driver. He was
Oh,
the driver.
Responsible?
Yeah, you should not pee on the corner of a
All right, but
certificate
still-
at all.
Mark Schaefer, the master solder.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Mark Schaefer, meat eater. Oh wait, nope. Strike that.
Hey, put the beef jerky down. All right, come on.
That is not okay.
This is water, sir.
Sir.
Dirty
Okay.
Do it, and then I'm gonna catch it.
Will the real Mark Schaefer please stand up? I'm still a noob. My fixed fuck up ratio is about 50-50 now. Oh.
Used to be.
Used to be 98 too. Wow. Or the other way around. Mark Schaefer. Yeah. Are you a bartender? Great. Fantastic.
Water tip.
Alrighty.
The area around it, I don't really like.
Ooh, Mark Shaver. Mark, did you see on my live stream was a guy that came in here named Mark Shaver?
Shaver?
Yeah, and he sat right here for 2 hours while I changed his iPhone 5C charge port in less than 2 hours.
Shaver is
Yeah.
pretty much the only thing that people that wanted to make fun of my name could come up with.
Mark
Growing up in
Mark
school.
not Shaver. Wait, like what?
And you know, it
Let's hear it.
lasted up until middle school, and it was.
What
always
was it?
Like Mark shave her.
Shave
And-
her.
And then we got
That's
to middle school,
lamer.
and it was like, yeah, I shaved her because it feels better that way.
Oh God. Jeez, did you actually ever say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shaved her because it feels better that way. God, would that be one of the girls you met at church?
That would definitely be one of those.
Okay. God.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
And then what? They're just like, whatever, gross. Like,
Now they don't have much to come back with after.
I guess not. All right, now what should we do about this, Mark Shaver? Mark Shave her. Should I try to do micro jumpers on this piece of shit?
Nope.
Look at this, Mark. This is look at the fucking ground, exposed ground and shit. Should I try to make jumpers here or just say fuck it and go with the test point?
I would probably make jumpers just because I like a challenge.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that
But
too.
If
If I fuck it up, will you come man fix it for me?
no.
Yeah, what? The fuck? Yes, you will.
Lewis,
I would definitely do that if I had had 2 margaritas.
Well, okay then. I mean, obviously that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I've only been drinking water. I haven't had enough.
Right, exactly. All right, I'm also too lazy to put any kind of green shit on there, but I will put down a teeny tiny piece of Captain Tape. Thanks, bartender. Look at that salt and everything.
that's right.
All right.
That connector
Exactly
looks
the way
nice
my
now.
So,
Long jumper under the shield. Fuck long jumper.
what we're going to do now is
Long jumper from Chris Long, just because he's got long in his name, he likes long jumpers. Let's see if we can do short jumper right on the spot.
the other.
Because we are professionals and we can margarita fix anything. Anything! I'm sure you can do this with the jumper. Well, that's not any fun, Richard. You gotta say stuff like, no way, impossible. So that we'll just waste our time and then end up doing the long jumper anyway. But, what are you gonna do? I wonder why it doesn't tell you when you load it that it would be nice to have like error. Even in Chinese would be better if the page can't be displayed.
I think that that's good.
I think that you guys should stop whining about what used to not even exist
10
as far as
the end of the
ZXW tool.
square. So, yeah, continuity works too. I was going to say tin the end of the
Alright, we're gonna try to tin that bitch.
And then do
Tin that bitch. And now here's the challenge one.
Success or 5S? I can read it.
Relatively
Success,
right.
PL.
Something-
PL.
Hi all, looks like
Worry about that.
6S backlight.
No, because that's
Bye-bye
the
backlight
cap
diode.
that's on
Backlight
the
diode?
same
What the
line
fuck?
as that filter, so it
There
doesn't
ain't
matter.
nothing wrong with no backlight diode, because there wasn't anything wrong with the backlight to begin with. This was a 1v8 image jumper. But
Yeah, but if it's touching
What do we
the
know?
ground side, that's better, right?
Right, but the ground side was that side.
Yeah, I get it. Same line.
Oh, my son.
But the other end
Your
goes
son called?
to.
how old is your son?
16.
Nice. Now does he like help fix phones and shit?
He actually works on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he does.
Same thing.
It's pretty limited disclaimers there.
Do you pay him like hourly?
Yep.
I just saved you so much work. You just
Have you ever had to fire
He gets
him?
paid the Washington State, oh, I'm sorry, the West
This is
Coast
the filter.
minimum wage
So
of
that-
$11 per
That side
hour.
of the cabin line, that side's ground.
Yes,
We're
Yeah.
touching that side of the
Glenn
cabin, so-
doesn't only have
Right, so we're-
policeman stories. He was also a mayor and a sky marshal.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've soldered a
Mayor?
to that
Yeah.
end.
We had a I got an email once from the mayor of my small town.
Is he asking you for money to participate in the art in the park or the music?
The vibe, good vibe things. No. He was asking me to take down a reference on my blog to an unfortunate
It's not gonna say
incident,
one gate, it's gonna say
night of poor judgment that he had,
to Chestnut.
which is funny that just last night,
Experience.
no idea how this came up. I was Googling like, ancient friends. Whatever happened to Mandy Flair? Whatever happened to Amy Johnson? This guy's this old mayor from 1997. His name was Craig Johnson, from the town of Snow Hill, Maryland. And guess what Craig Johnson is famous for after a career in law enforcement and being the mayor?
He likes to tip a few.
He, in one night of stupidity,
Grateful public service.
grateful public service. He stupidly, I don't even know the story of it, like the real story of it, but he allowed access to the town's police cars for a woman to do some kind of a weird photo shoot that involved her getting up on top of this cop car, straddling the lights and pissing. And
What?
yeah,
I don't see where the poor judgment is.
you know, see where the poor judgment is. Yeah. I mean, wait, is that not cool? Wait, everybody doesn't do that? Wait, what? So he said okay to this, and that, yeah, it's a lifetime supply. I like to usually cut a lifetime supply. You never know. So he did that, and so now if you even to this day, if you Google,
Is that my
I apparently this guy, let's Google Craig Johnson, Snow
He said-
Hill.
She said Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. Craig Johnson, Snow Hill. Here we
Just
go.
so-
What?
We need a consult real quick.
I'm busy.
Okay. As soon as you're done.
Okay, just a second here. Now, this is the guy that emailed me this years ago asking me if I could. Oh, shit. Oh, no, the camera quit working. This guy emailed me years ago to ask if I would please take this off my blog because he didn't want his name associated with it. This wasn't just any wannabe pornographer who emailed a tantalizing offer to the operators of X-rated Eastern Shore internet site.
That was in my car.
Police car is a backdrop for a sexually explicit photo shoot.
Obviously.
Blah, 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 blah. Worcester County Sheriff's Deputy also happens to be the mayor of Snow Hill. See, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Stands accused of misusing his official powers to set up the lurid tableau exhibited on the Wetlands Where Wives Get Naked internet site. Mayor Craig Johnson was arrested and charged last Tuesday with 2
Is that
counts
still
of.
an active website?
Yeah, let's go find out. Let's Google that next. The tiny self-described antique capital of the world,
Try again.
population 2,200, is reeling from the shock
No, it is.
as he
It's a
is
store, though.
decades later. Although Johnson has so far refused to resign, some local officials say the community won't return to normal until he steps down. A person in public office is supposed to set an example beyond a normal person.
There you go.
Bill
Yeah,
Mock
yeah.
says.
Just change TriStar. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Underneath this
Change TriStar.
Charging problems, and first he wanted to change Tigris, and then he wanted to change All-Star.
Wait, All-Star? Wow. Oh my god.
Hey, no more water for you, alright?
If we're at a good point, I need some input over here before I have him proceed.
First, you have to tell me what you think, whether or not you think it's bad. If you're the mayor of a town and you let photographers have access to the Snow Hill Fire Hall and the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center to take pictures where a woman identified as Sherry Messner performed various sexual acts in, around, and on top of the marked Worcester County Sheriff's Office car with props such as handcuffs, leg irons, and a police nightstick. Wonder what that was for.
Well,
I'll bet you mom and dad were proud.
In some of the photos, a naked Messner stands on top of the squad car, clearly defacing the property.
I have to ask first, what is my
Yes.
position in respect to this scenario?
You're the mayor, who
I'm
also
I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor, who also, by the way, gave her
You're
access
related
to
underneath.
the cop car depot.
So I gave her access.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that chose to do that. So
And by the way, but
like
hey,
they-
it wasn't
they-
free.
they
You
came to
made
me-
as much as $400 a day from the web cruisers.
Yeah, absolutely, it's acceptable.
Well, what? His wife, described in the article as Betty Crocker Wholesome, agreed to assume lurid poses in public settings that include the Ocean City seawall.
Yeah, no, I'm the mayor and I got paid. Absolutely, this is okay.
This is totally okay.
But if I'm a citizen in that town and I did not get paid, then no,
Then
I'm outraged.
fuck that. The news of Johnson's arrest shocked residents of Snow Hill like Jessa Jones, who say they are appalled and baffled.
The effect that it has on my bank account has a huge influence on
I
whether or
love
not
this
that
line.
is okay.
But those photos. Look at this whole fucking article. It's like enormous. I just can't get it out of
Wait,
my
does
mind.
the article have the
Says-
photos?
Yeah, says Tony
Wait,
Milligo,
scroll to
owner
the
of
photos.
Bay and Beyond,
I need
where
to
Johnson
see-
was a frequent customer.
I-
You just don't mix pleasure with business.
I really can't.
You don't get drunk and fucking solder, especially not on customers' devices,
I can't-
online for everyone to see what you're fucking doing. Or are you retarded?
I can't determine whether this was acceptable or not until I see these photos.
Okay, caption. Mayor Craig Johnson, who resigned from the Worcester County Sheriff's Department in November, faces 2 counts of what is malfeasance? Like, what are you in
That's
for? Malfeasance. What the fuck is that?
You were supposed to do this thing and you didn't do it.
Is that what that means? What does feasance mean?
No, I think it's kind of.
Like mal,
being-
bad,
yeah,
feasance? What's
yeah.
feasance?
Well, feasance is probably feasible.
Mal,
Okay,
not
so-
feasible.
So he did
Wait,
something impossible?
you pursued a rabbit hole that you had no business going down. This is malfeasance.
Exactly.
All
Okay,
right.
Jessa, need your input now.
What?
All right, so
God.
he is.
I'm gonna plug in the
Matt is
camera.
Working on
There's a
the
margarita.
Matt, who?
Matt.
Oh,
the,
yeah, Matt.
The only Matt that's left.
Okay, gotcha. Matt the student. Gotcha.
All right, he's working on the
AP reset.
AP reset.
Yes. And
Shorted to
solved
ground.
it. Yay!
No,
Oh.
he has now removed the filter, and we have a wire soldered onto the connector side of the filter,
Okay.
so he can inject 1.8.
Okay.
He has told me that your instruction was take that 1.8 from
LCM enable.
LCM enable.
Yes.
My instruction before he received that from you was provide that 1.8 via
Through
DC.
anything except for 1P8 from LCM.
Provide it via DC power supply, and then we can connect and disconnect as necessary to troubleshoot.
I already did that, and you can bring back image that way, but you didn't have touch on my phone, so that's why the next thing I wanted to do was try LCM enabled.
Well, then
on-
that's just like a steady 1.8. That's just like.
That's what a bunch of police bros said worked. So that's what I would try next. I mean, otherwise, I mean,
Okay, all right. If you say so.
Get
I
back,
haven't
do
been
whatever
down
you
this
want.
road before, but
I already been down that road. Yes, you can get back image.
Well, now I need to see who's right.
You'll get back image either way.
So it's your choice.
Your choice. This time tomorrow.
Do one of them, and then when that doesn't work, do the other one.
Pick the right one off the bat. 'Cause then we have to try the other
All
one.
I want to do is use
Doesn't
math
matter.
for the data point of what happens if you do LCM enable. I already, plus he didn't
Okay,
watch my other
I see where she's coming from now. She's already done the thing I want you to do. She wants you to do
I
the
don't want
thing
you
that
to
she
do what
hasn't
I
done.
already did. I want you to do something new. I want to learn.
All right, so you've got this method, and if that doesn't work, do what I said.
We're going right here to Chestnut. LCM Chestnut Power Enablement.
Glenn, are you texting the local cops to come here and shut us down right
No,
now?
absolutely not. Because I'm involved in this debauchery.
Did you ever imagine when you like click the sign up link and the like pay now that this would be the result?
Hell no.
How about hanging out with
I'm just
22
glad
year
my
old every
wife
night?
doesn't watch these live streams.
Glenn,
Yeah, you would be both.
how about hanging out with the 22-year-old every night?
Yeah. My
We've
wife
done
just says
everything
that somebody
together.
just trying to keep me active, so it's alright. Run them up the hill. Keep them running.
Yeah, my wife's like, the kids are assholes, and I'm like, so are the students, whatever.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
What are you really trying to say?
Where is all the chat going? Whoa, why did you make Glenn cry?
So back to the
Back to the mayor cop and the pissing lady on the squad car?
So get this.
Uh-huh.
So I stopped this girl. 38 and a 25.
Right.
I mean, not too bad.
Right. Did she start crying?
I walk up
Yeah,
to the side of
that's right.
side of the car.
Yep.
And she's just
Bawling.
flushing tears.
Should I show you?
I'm like, okay.
I'm not buying that lady.
Do you know why I stopped you?
No, I don't.
Exactly. Well, I stopped you for your
Can you
speed.
tell what you're doing?
God,
I was never speeding. I would never do that. Do you think I look like a speeder? Oh my god.
Is there a lawful reason you need to be speeding today?
Why my period?
Any more water?
I'm definitely getting more hug.
Okay. Well, I need to see
Wait,
driver's license.
wait.
No.
Are there lawful reasons that you can
Well,
be speeding?
What if you've got some injured cat in the back of your car?
Are you allowed, seriously, are you allowed to speed? Because, yeah, that cat, here, come here, cat. Yeah, he's bleeding. See, we gotta take him to the vet.
No, I mean, but if you had, but if you had a dying person in your car,
What if you just got your period and you're pretty sure that
might
that is going to
involve a
stain
lot
your
of
seat?
blood. That might involve a lot of blood, so you could probably pull that one off.
Really? Nice.
You know?
I mean, I would never do that.
Anyway.
What are some other lawful like? Oh, okay,
You
fine.
just have to be reasonable. Come on. And there's-
My dad. I just got a text. Look here, you can see it on my phone. Oh shit, I deleted it. My dad's having a heart attack.
I mean, something like that would probably fly. I mean, you'd probably say, hey, probably continue on drive safe. Pregnancy. I mean, you
I am
baby-
pregnant and I'm
lady
pretty sure I'm
giving
having
birth
a
in the backseat
miscarriage.
of the car. I mean, at that point, you're
Alright.
like, what the hell did I just get myself involved in?
Mhm.
And I mean, you're like, well, I don't think the 8 car's going to go fast enough. You can probably drive it, or I can escort you. Let's go.
Just drop me off kind of 2 blocks away. I don't want to be embarrassed to have a cop car like pulling me up to the hospital.
Yeah.
Click on, not really gonna go.
No, that's actually kind of cool. Hey, how were you born? I had a cop. I had a frickin' police escort.
Right.
And I just slid right out.
Right. So what happened to this chick? She's crying.
So she's bawling.
Mm-hmm.
Bawling. And I'm like, well, I still need to see your driver's license, vehicle registration, and proof of insurance.
Mhm.
And she's like, okay. She's like, gives me all her information. And I said, and kind of really understanding that I'm really being a dick with her at this point. I was
Mhm.
like, all right, hang tight in your vehicle. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab your notice of infraction for your speed, and I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Notice infraction. That
You
sounds like a
fucking
ticket.
asshole.
Oh God! What? Wow! Jeez. Damn.
Yeah, it was
You fucking asshole!
yeah.
Do my tears mean nothing to you? That's a good way to get a double ticket.
No, yeah. If I could have given her a double ticket, I probably would.
Yeah.
You know, just the moral of the story is just be honest.
Just be honest.
Just be honest. I mean, come on. Yeah, I fucked up. Come on. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. I fucked up.
I fucked up. Don't ask for a break. That's another thing.
Don't ask for, can you just give me a break? I fucked up. Can you just give me a break? No.
No. Just say I fucked up.
I
Just
fucked
let it
up.
go.
All right. Good to know. When was the last time you got a ticket?
Oh, Jesus. So, well, when was the last time I was pulled over? Which has happened many times. Not.
On the way here.
No. So probably the last time I was pulled over when I was driving through Central Oregon.
Yeah.
And I'm coming down this big hill off of the I-5.
Uh-huh.
I was actually driving a vehicle that I left down at my house. I have a house across the border in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm driving this car back and I'm hauling, and I just want to get home. I know it's like, you know, early on in the afternoon. I just want to make it home that day. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to do everything I can to make the trip as quick as possible. And I'm coming down at Grants Pass, Oregon, on Interstate 5, and and I'm doing about 85, and I see this trooper in the center of the road, and I'm kind of hidden in the bushes, and I'm like, oh crap, and I slow down. Evidently he locks me on radar, 81 miles an hour.
Got away with
And-
those
and
4
it's
miles per hour.
and
Haha.
It's a 55.
Oh.
And so I'm like, okay, this isn't good. So I see him, I immediately pull over because I know I'm dead. Pull over, and he turns on his lights, crosses all the lanes of the freeway, and pulls over behind me. Walks up, asks me the same thing I asked this girl. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. I
Yep.
gave him everything he wanted. And so he says, I'll be back. And
Wait, were you struggling to be like, hey, brother?
No. You know where I'm from, if you do that stuff, that stuff gets you fired.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. There's no, I mean,
Really?
Professional courtesy may exist
Yes.
in some form.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's maybe if maybe I knew you up front. I mean,
Really?
That might garner you more professional courtesy than if you were to be actually stopped and you throw up your badge out the window.
I would think
that
that
would-
professional courtesy should extend farther than that.
No.
All right.
I mean, I disagree.
I mean, you'd have to. I mean, it would have to
You
be
know,
kind of
different.
like, kind of suave, like, oh, hey, man, you know, I bet you're glad I didn't freak out and pull a gun. I know when I pull people over, I'm always relieved to see it's just a normal white guy like you.
That's not racist.
At all.
Anyway, so the trooper comes back up to the window with the ticket, and at this point, I mean,
I think the
I've
DMV
resigned
should
myself-
identify you as police officer.
I've resigned myself to the fact that I'm going to get a ticket.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And
Well, why not crying? You might be able to get out of it.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
And from past experience, I just knew maybe it probably wasn't.
It's just not today. Just couldn't conjure up the tears in time.
No, and yeah. Anyway,
Not happening.
my soap opera tears don't work. How do you work? No.
I don't think I could do that. I really don't.
So he hands me a ticket, and he starts going into his spiel. He goes, well, you have a typical cop spiel. He's like, you have 15 days to respond to this notice of infraction, and I'm like, stop, trooper. I said, I've probably given this speech more than
You
more
have.
than half. He's like, wait, what? He goes, you're a cop, and I'm like, why?
Why, you think
Doesn't
cops
matter.
don't speed?
And he goes, can I have that ticket back? I'm like, no. He goes, please, can I have that ticket back?
Sure.
And I go, no. I said,
Okay, that is the wrong answer.
No, but this is
All
the
right.
integrity part of me.
Okay.
So I'm like, no. I said, I deserve the ticket. I said, I was clearly speeding. And he he goes, give me the ticket back now.
Sir.
And no. No, sir.
No, sir.
And so I'm like, okay. It's like, I'm not going to fight you for it.
Right.
And he goes, I just want to say thank you. I'm like, thank you? He goes, yeah, thank you for not shoving your badge in my face when I walked up to the window.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He never asked me for ID.
Yes.
He never, I mean, my law
Like,
enforcement
hey, what do you do for a living?
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. He goes, clearly you're remorseful, which goes back to what we were saying earlier.
Yes.
Clearly you're remorseful.
Yep.
He goes, you're not the typical candidate for a notice of infraction.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway.
Way to go.
I digress. The moral of the story is be remorseful.
Be
okay?
humble.
Be
Yes.
humble.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
It's going to go a long way.
Yes. I agree.
The focus is off.
The focus is off. I can't really help you with that.
I think the camera's off.
The camera I set to charge again. The camera I also can't help you with. It kind of does the best. Pretty sure this jumper is not good. It's probably good on one side, but I thought it would be worth a shot just to see. Not good. Not good enough, but I do want to know if I have image or not. So let's see. Hello from Russia. I would like to know, you will have a video of repairing the main camera iPhone 6s. Thank you. No, probably not. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no or not. Can I have that video? I'm surprised that I don't have image. I'm not surprised I don't have backlight, but let's see about image. Why do we have no image? All right, let's see if this is detected by iTunes. The focus is off. The must is the DC supply must be regulated. What are you talking about? I see a component sitting on the end of that connector. Yes, it's the backlight filter I'm getting ready to install. Chris Long has got shit to do. What? Somebody's got pain. Hot solder tip. Make hole in the case and run DC wires. No. I have done many cams like that for friends. What? What? What?
Just drill the Apple logo.
Yes, we'll do that. Russian. That would be my Russian accent. All right, don't download. Okay, so this phone is live with no image, which does surprise me. So let's see why no image. Why you got no image?
Is that a data or actual recovery?
This is a prior fuckery phone that got a upcharge for fuckery.
Fuckery, that's
Yeah, exactly. This is a fuckery phone. Fuckery phone. Camera. Whoops, not working. Fuckery phone. Alrighty. So Matt, how did you tell me how you found out about the course again? Oh, shit.
Give a shout out to my buddy Scott Easton.
Scott Easton. Eason. Do I know Scott Eason?
He's in Texas. He does LCD refurbishing at his home.
Yeah.
And back when I was doing PS3 graphic chip reballs and all that shit, him and I somehow got together and collaborated with fixing that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, first he pointed me to STS, and then he pointed me to iPad Rehab, and then he said she even offered the course, and I was like, I don't know. I've always wanted to learn it, so I kind of got a boner at that point and started looking into it.
And that was recent, right?
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Because a lot of people wait like 3 or 4 months to be able to get the course
yeah, I mean,
spot.
as soon as I looked and seen that it
Yeah,
was
we added this one course.
like I said,
That's pretty
to
sweet.
the wifey, I think it would be awesome, and she says go, and I said, well, that was really fast and really easy, what the fuck are you wanting?
Doesn't look good. It's like almost like a little train system there that's got a crooked track.
Train system with a crooked track.
So I booked the trip and did everything before she changed her mind.
Very smart. Like
So-
by the next morning.
By the next one.
So I have kind of a similar story. My wife knew I wanted to come to this. But
Yeah.
I wanted to come next week.
Oh, right, because it's her birthday right now.
Yeah, it's her birthday. Well, her birthday was on Sunday, the day I flew out.
Yeah.
So I have a lot.
What time did you fly out?
12:35 on Saturday.
Oh,
Or
so you
Sunday
missed.
morning.
Oh, okay. So you like really missed it.
I totally missed it.
Oh.
But I booked it before she said, I changed mine.
Right. Well, how long have you been married?
We've been married 8 years.
You're totally fine. 8 years is long enough to have a birthday weekend celebration. You know, when you get back. Like this weekend.
Do those two pads go back? Do those two pads look right? Those ones right there.
This?
And then the next one's over. To the right.
These two?
Do they look right?
Yeah. I mean, there's
Oh.
like copper at the
I
end
see
of
that,
it.
that's
You
what I
know,
was
that's okay. That's just sort of from scraping up this shit. That is all fine. As long as you don't have any movement on the pin pad junction. This is just like the day 1 S3 charge port. Then you're
Right.
no bridges. Then you're okay. Then you're
Should have been able to do this charge port 3 years ago. How many fucking charge ports I've turned away?
S3 charge ports.
Just in general. Well, I've been turning charge ports away. Soldered charge ports away for probably,
Yeah.
probably 30 times a month.
What? 30 times a month?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the day 1 shit, yo. Get that. Well, you're done with it now.
So a message to the people on the stream is have the right shit to do the job.
Have the right shit to do the
It
job.
makes all the difference. If you don't have the right shit, it doesn't work well.
Right.
My wife always says, if you use something shit done, it's worth investing in.
Yeah.
And that's what I use against her quite often.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Your wife sounds pretty cool, I have to say. How'd you guys meet?
We went to school together. I was her first kiss a long, long time ago in elementary. I didn't even know
Shit.
that. And then I hit her up on Facebook.
Elementary school? Like 8th grade kind of shit?
Like, I was in 3rd or 4th.
Third grade kind of shit? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of.
I think.
Damn.
Maybe
Playa.
See what you have to look forward to.
maybe
Wow.
6th grade, I don't
And you
know.
got what, 2 girls?
I have two girls and 2 boys.
Holy crap.
She would know that better than I would. But that was her first kiss, and then I hit her up on Facebook again, or not again, but on Facebook.
Yeah, because they didn't have Facebook when you were in 3rd grade. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it took off.
Alright.
We dated each other ever since. Just kidding.
Whoa, what? I like your daughter who was like, Dad, I'm not sure if I'm available.
Oh yeah.
Later.
She's really sick.
I'm not sure if I'm available. How old is she?
She's a.
That was funny.
This is the pic of the whole family.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's Alan, Chip, Carson,
Mm-hmm.
Eli, and Isaiah. And she.
That's a lot of kids.
Yep. So we gotta find
Huge
them.
family.
Yep. Yeah, we had like we went to the kindergarten play last night, which was funny because Sunday that you guys know the business manager was there and
With her kid?
her kid was also in the play. So was my twins. That play was the fucking lamest shit ever, I have to say.
Oh shit.
I mean, it was bad.
What grade?
Kindergarten.
Oh wow. Yeah,
And the thing that was so sad about it is that the women kindergarten teachers could not figure out how to get they wanted to do a slideshow at the end of this production. They could not figure out how to get the HDMI projector to like be off during the entire show. So they just left it on. So the front row of the kids, you can see on their t-shirts, press any button the whole time while they're singing Rumble in the Jungle. You know, they're just like, come on, this is so lame. It was pretty bad.
Oh boy.
All right, let me see which pin is backlight. iPhone 6S.
Is the insulated jumper too big for that? Or?
Yeah, it's way too big. Yep. So we are going from here,
Looks like it's
4211 to pin 2. So we are going to 4211. That's the broken guy with 2 missing pads, and we're gonna go to pin 2. So I am gonna go, no camera, with my micro pencil to pin 2. So we'll try and get that on there, pin 2.
I think you lost your audience. Nobody's posted since 8:03.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's pretty boring shit. What are you gonna say?
I have no difference on this phone.
What?
I said I have no difference on this phone. It's still on the Apple screen. Apple logo just sitting there.
Apple logo just sitting there, huh? Yeah, there's 57 people watching this margarita repair on YouTube. Hot solder tip, make a hole in the case, run DC wires. What? No.
Mark should definitely not be soldering at this point.
Why? Too much
Water.
too much water?
Is.
Paul says, I have 4 kids in my first marriage. 2 of them were not mine, but they grew up with me, and I fought to have them, and they wanted it. 2 boys hers, 2 girls mine. I have 2 boys mine, 2 girls mine. Which is a lot of damn kids. A lot of damn kids. I think it would be helpful if I turn this soldering iron back on.
Been here since the beginning. That I bet.
Been here since the beginning. Don't know.
The smoking room?
The smoking lounge. The smoking lounge outside.
Come on, little Joker.
Come on, mofo, get off that pin. Yikes. So Mark's diet is a hoot.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Sounds like he might have not done it today. I know this morning I made beet noodles, summer spaghetti squash noodles with an egg, quinoa.
Homemade or?
Yeah, homemade. That's why I was late. Plus, I had to fucking drive Maisie and her business plan to primary school. But other than that, he had to come here and start the course. I noticed that he did not seem to eat any of the delicious homemade vegan leftovers.
So you think he stopped at Burger?
I don't know what he did. I do know that a giant tub of feta cheese showed up for him. And he said that he was going to have a sip of whatever I was drinking, but mostly drink water. I don't really think that happened either.
Some of that. Tequila's made from agave, okay?
Is it?
Agave is a plant.
And therefore...
Tequila made from-
Well, I'm telling you, that's why I told you guys at lunch. You know what's vegan? Seriously, Diet Coke, Twizzlers, and fries are vegan. This is true. That is a true
How long you
statement.
been drinking Diet Coke?
Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Very long time.
You don't like the real shit?
Well, I don't know. Not anymore. Diet Coke is kind of a way of life.
My kids love it. Isn't that weird?
Do
My
they?
8-year-old, my 10-year-old think Diet Coke better than the real shit.
Well, they're right. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Where's that bad road?
I don't know. We gotta start this shit over. Start over. I would love to have 3 or 4. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd like to have 2 kids. 2 kids is the ideal number of kids.
Yes. I had that before I got married.
Any more than 2 kids is a fucking pain in the ass.
She's gonna kill.
It is true. I mean, it's just the way it is.
You don't think she's watching the stream, do you?
No, of course not. Streams are fucking boring. Nobody watches streams. Except
His
for
wife.
six for
My wife snowballs dancing hill, but his wife.
yeah.
Now, if she found out about it later,
No. This shit's fucking boring. Nobody watches this.
love you, honey.
No, nobody's watching this stream. Even the guys on the stream aren't watching the stream. It's fucking boring. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're all working and we just, we got tired of Spotify, so we thought we would just kind of like leave you guys on kind of in the background. Nobody's really listening. Nobody's really paying attention.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's starting to get sloppy. Your mom was sloppy last night.
That's the margarita talking.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right, here we go. It's starting to get sloppy.
It's fine.
I think it's still better than Ian White personally, but I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I'd hate to have to do the long jumper solution just because the short jumper solution is really fucking hard with these chopped up tweezers, but I am gonna still try the short jumper solution one more time just because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Gotta get a good spot. Gotta get a good spot on it. So how old are your kids, Matt?
I have an 8-year-old son, an 8-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old son, and a 16-year-old son.
16, 10, 8, and 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Mine are 12, 10, 6, and 6.
How did you have a baseball
Son
player?
or daughter?
Huh?
Son or daughter, 12.
Son.
Very easy.
Yeah, I think so. They're like really easy. He started his own YouTube channel recently, and then Lewis trolled him, which like made him cry. That was terrible. He even changed his channel heading to "Whoa, Lewis, that's not what I meant," because Lewis assumed he meant some kind of 4chan thing, and he's like, "I don't even know what 4chan is." I had to like sit him down because I was afraid that like now him and all of his friends are gonna like know what 4chan is because of fucking Lewis.
Such a good role model, Lewis.
Yeah, it's terrible. So I had to like tell him, I was like, Lewis, you're a fucking asshole.
Do they
Like
call
that
him
is like,
Uncle Lewis,
okay,
yeah?
like probably yes. So it was like this. I don't really know because I deleted all these comments on his channel, but it's like I don't really know if he saw any of this or not, and it was like,
Where's my sassy daughter?
Dad, are you available?
You better take it down.
Yeah, tell her yes. I want to hear her question.
Jessa wants to hear what you got to ask me.
Yeah, what's up?
So, if I recorded this video and I wanted like a certain part in it to speed up, how could I do that? And then like the next part after that slow down, like normal.
Hold on, your iPad?
Like a YouTube video?
Yeah, can I do that on my iPad?
I know you can record a video in fast mode or slow mode. I don't know if you can split it up or not.
Might be okay.
Hey, I got something you can do.
Wait, is she recording a video?
Are you recording a video right now?
Not right now.
What's it about?
What's your video about?
How to clean your room.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Disgusting room in the world.
Oh, you better clean it.
It has to be edited that way.
Alright, here you go. Now ask Jessa one of your riddles.
Yeah, that's a good question. What app are you using to record your video?
You want me to ask her the hotel one? Or...
Whatever you want. See if you can get it.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So there's a woman sitting in her hotel room. She's startled by a knock on her door. She opens the door and the man's standing there. The man says, sorry, I thought this was my
So let me get this straight. The woman is in her hotel room. The man knocks on the door. She answers it. And he says, I'm sorry, I thought this was my room. And she says, no, it's not. And then he leaves. And she calls security and says, hey. And then tells him what's weird about that. I'm adding on more than what you said. Here's what's weird about that. Why did he knock on the door? He should have just used the key to enter it. It's his room.
That was the answer.
Yes! Yes!
When Dad told me that one, I got it right.
Good for you. You're a smart little logical chick. All right. Yeah.
So, do you know if I can do that?
Jessa wants to know what's your.
What?
What
Yes,
app are
you can, but it depends on how you are going to edit your video. So what are you taking your video with, a camera or an app?
With my iPad.
With your iPad. Okay, well, you need to ask Dad about getting you some video editing software. Like, for example, I use something called Sony Vegas. And if you figure out how to use Sony Vegas, you absolutely can take a clip of your video and say, make that be at 2 times or 5 times the normal speed. And then end the clip and go back to regular speed. You can do that, but you have to have the right software to edit your video.
Get your answer.
What's it called again?
The one I use is called Sony Vegas.
Sony Vegas.
Is it an app?
No, you gotta do it on.
No, but it is free. You gotta know Louis Rossman. He'll get it for you for free.
Alright, Liz. You gotta help this 8-year-old with some software.
That's right.
And don't troll it.
Hey, Dad. Look at, hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Yeah. We'll talk when I get home. Sound good?
He's like, we'll talk again later. No, I'm not available right now.
Daddy's gotta finish up his phone and they gotta finish up streaming. Okay, baby? I'll call you when
This is fun.
sorry. I gotta go, okay? Don't give me the pouty lip. I love you.
Don't give me the pouty
I
lip.
love you. I gotta hang up. Sleep tight. The pouty lip and the blinking eyes. Come on. Alright, I gotta go. Love you.
My youngest is 21. All went to college, which I paid for. Brought the first
I know. I
to
know.
a home. And the girls are still in college.
Bye.
But you're not home
I
yet.
know, I gotta go. Love you, bye.
I'm busy, Dad.
She'll call back in 2 seconds. She owns the.
Dad, are you available?
Yeah. You know what she said earlier?
What?
When she texted me, she said,
Yeah, I'll let her know as soon as I'm in New York, so I'm back. So
"Are you at the hotel or that butt-faced place that set me and you apart for the week?"
That butt face place that set me and you apart for a week. I would have said I'm at the hotel. Or that butt face place that set me and you apart for a week. Now that is some precious shit, man. How old is she?
8.
8? Yeah, that's totally like what my 8-year-old would be like. Yeah, 8-year-old. 8 is great. They are like just honest and just, you know.
No,
Yeah, no filter. I remember asking Sam, like, Sam, are you going to tell me when it is that you like a girl? He's like, no, I will not. And I'm like, but I really want to know. He's like, I know you do, Mom, but you know I'm not going to tell you. And I know. You know, it's just a sad, sad way that it is. Alright. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I might have to go with a long jumper solution after all this. There is just too hard.
Is this the same printer we
Same printer what? That you got that constantly fucks up? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's actually a pretty nice print.
Yeah.
Expensive, dude.
Well, it's got all kinds of stories. Like my staff did not realize that MAC address did not mean Sunday's MacBook. Yeah, it's really bad. It's just like, no, come on. Like, it always works fine. How does it know I have a Mac? No, come on, you don't think that.
Go to the bar.
No, they're out there chatting.
I would think that smoking cigarettes would be the most likely candidate, but I don't really know for sure.
That whole cap.
Hmm?
Cap.
Not the cap, but I'm pretty sure that jumper's not down on the bottom side anymore. Which it's not. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the what are you gonna do? Long jumper solution. This is taking too long. Let's take off the shield. Taking too long to fuck with that. And it's just not worth it. Alright. I miss PTA meeting. Having kids was the best thing that ever happened to me. Bruno, do iPhone, iPad Rehab have the Amazon links for products, but you will buy the MS from Amazon or reseller on Amazon? Don't think iPad sells directly. iPad Rehab sells some things directly in the iPad Rehab supply store. Cool things that we happen to think work good or are hard to find, or only available outside in China. But other than that, iPad Rehab website or iPad Rehab YouTube, Amazon links, go to Amazon. Alright, time for the long jumper solution. Boop, boop, boop. Alrighty, so we need to get a backlight jumper going. Greg M, correct. Has links, but a lot of difficulty on account of transport to Brazil, the hardest place to ship shit in the world. I need this microscope because this brand does not have in Brazil in ZXW program, which is according to Jessa. We do ship to Brazil under duress for ZXW, but not microscopes.
The carrier's name is Luis. You can find him at the airport. Pick up the ZXW tool from him.
Alright, let's go to the screen and let's figure out a backlight jumper solution. Let's get rid of this. Alright, we need to get from here, which is the back side of the large cap, ultimately to the connector. So we need to have a filter at this test point. So from here, backlight, long jumper to a filter to the test point will get us there. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Because it's a shit ton easier, and I don't really feel like messing with that short jumper solution. I like the short jumper solution. I'm partly concerned that this phone did not have image. So I don't want to spend too much time on backlight. Alright. So we will get rid of this sticker. Get out of here, sticker. Alright, and let's review. We've got test points here. So we are going to go from test point here, the one on the end, which is the same as the connector, which is the same as this side of the filter to the connector. We're going to place a filter here, which will connect us to the back side of the backlight cap. And that is the plan. Alrighty.
So you're not fed up with this camera now?
You know, this camera does keep stream short because the fucking camera battery dies all the time. So it kind of is a prompt to get the fuck home. You know, I mean, this is like seriously late. Like, I'm pretty sure I said, alright, at 5:30 I'm gonna stream for 1 hour. And I'm guessing it's really not, I'm gonna guess that it's not 6:30 right now.
It's close.
Is it? What time is it?
Remember you told us it's close?
It said it's 8:38. That's really not that close. That's not that close at all. I see, but that's not really that close at all. Whoa, what? Well, here comes Mark.
And in what instance are
Are
you
we
referring?
still streaming?
No, God, no! I told you I was gonna only stream for 1 hour. What makes you think I would still be streaming now? Are you still drinking water?
I'm definitely still drinking water.
And what else?
I'm gonna go eat a salad.
A salad. Okay.
Yeah.
The camera ran out of batteries.
So, do you want to move on to a problem that's solvable?
This is solvable. This is totally solvable.
I don't know what you're working on right now.
I'm working on an easy jumper, but I decided to just do the fucking long jumper because, you know, it's fucking late. Where's all the backlight filters?
Still have a
Well, that I don't believe that. That seems impossible. All right, where are the backlight filters? This is an easy solvable problem. Here we go. Backlight filters.
Backlight filters are made out of copper and they look just like a wire.
What are you talking about? I'm not sure I'm going to trust your judgment on anything at all. Because of the laugh primarily, but
I approve of your assessment of the
other
situation.
than that, where have you been, Mark?
I've been talking to the neighbors upstairs. They're grilling steaks. They did not bring enough for me to have one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So-
very rude of them. Why did they talk to you for so long when they knew they didn't have enough steaks for you, and the fact that you're on an all salad diet?
Because I was there and it was
Follow up
awkward.
question: what's the neighbor's name?
Our dog has
I know that.
How the fuck?
We know the dog's name.
Their dog's pretty cool.
What's
And
the dog's
what's
name?
his
Wait,
name?
What's the dog's name?
Yeah,
cowboy.
I don't know.
cowboy.
He has a American flag.
All right, I'll give you a pop
All I know
quiz.
about their dog is that he really likes peanut butter.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
No, let's stop this line of questioning right now. All right?
I'm going to
No.
defer to Glenn's judgment.
All right, where's the jumper wire for?
Right here.
No, like the big insulated shit. The one that lives
It's
here
on your
under
big
my
ass
dead
fucking
cock.
spool.
Yeah, where's my big ass fucking spool that you had?
I did not have that.
Yeah, you did.
Matt,
Matt,
where's the big
That's
spool?
not my spool. My big ass
shit.
fucking spool. Fucking spool thief. Yes, he is. God.
Are there any students watching this right now that are like, what the fuck?
No.
This isn't how I was
No one's
instructed all week long.
watching. No one's watching this at all.
That's
I mean,
right.
this is retarded.
Like this,
no
this
one
class
would,
is
who
full of
would
people
watch
who
this?
only came there here because their boss told them to.
Well, it's only me. It's only me.
Well, one except for one of them, it didn't actually show up.
That's right. His boss told him
His
to.
boss
and
today
was
said, "Fuck you, boss."
that."
No, I
Fuck
wanted to go.
that, yeah.
I just had no idea what was going on. Like,
Not you. We're talking about Juan.
We're talking about one that actually didn't show up. Yeah, you were at least like, all right.
I mean,
Fine.
you can't really say no to a free trip.
Yeah, exactly. That
away
would
from
be
my
dumb.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, except for.
Wait.
Wait, what do you? Whoa, what?
What?
Wait, you just said free trip away from my girlfriend that I just
I hope
moved.
your girlfriend is not
Just moved in.
subscribed
That
to
I just
iPad
moved
React.
from another state to be with, because that's, you know, a real separation that's a hardship, but I'll do it in the name of my career.
Well, the bartender at the Thirsty Turtle told him that they really
What
have
was the Thirsty
something good
Turtle?
going on.
Who, the girlfriend or the girl?
No,
or the
him and
bartender?
his girlfriend.
Wait, what?
They definitely got solid foundation.
Is that what the bartender at the Thirsty Turtle said? Here's what I want to know. How did the bartender at the Thirsty Turtle know about Cougars, the brand new cafe in Honey Eye Falls?
What? Oh, no. Chili's is where I met the person.
Okay, how did the bartender
What's
at
Cougars?
Chili's know about, on your list of places you should go?
What is that, by the way?
I don't know. I've never even been there. It's like two blocks over.
Well, she lives in High Falls.
I guess so. What is she doing working at Chili's?
Making ends
So she
meet.
doesn't work at Chili's.
Wait,
It was her
what?
last day.
That was her last day.
What?
By the way,
Why?
here's my number.
Yeah.
Does she know how to do board repair?
Yeah, does she know how to do board repair? Was she secretly really intrigued about the
Because
class?
there's about to be a fucking opening.
She didn't realize
What?
how big iPad rehab is.
Oh,
She's
really?
like, what? You're taking courses down at iPad rehab?
Wait, had she heard of iPad rehab at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
she was like,
look at
that's
that.
that place that sells spinners, right?
That place in the corner, is it called Spinner Rehab or something? I don't know.
Alright, define spinner.
The thing that makes you
It's
have ADHD.
when you make it do like that. It takes a lot of hip action.
What are you fucking talking about?
That is
That's
a
like
classic
way
kettle
retarded.
Mark.
Mark's getting ready to fail a field sobriety test. I'll tell you that right now.
Alright, Mark.
Yeah, well,
Time for FSP, man.
Wait, are you trying to change a Wi-Fi chip?
No, I'm trying to change Tigris. No.
Tigress?
No, let's
failed. Rip up his fucking.
Rip up another. We need a certificate shredder. We need a Sunday. Get us a shredder. We need to. We need to shred.
And we're gonna have to
some-
replace it every month at least.
TriStar chip. There we go. But it's like underneath the fucking bar, and I can't.
Oh
grip
my
it.
god, that's so horrible. How are you ever gonna deal with that
Can't
problem?
like.
Wait, what? You mean the TriStar chip?
Success
The six
TriStar.
TriStars. Okay.
Is there like a
How
thin-
will you ever
Is there
solve
like-
this problem?
Is there like a
Oh, wait,
thinner
people watching now.
cutter?
Look at that. Oh wait,
Is there a thinner cutter?
Nope.
is there a thinner cutter?
There is not.
I can't get this motherfucker under here.
You're still
Wah, wah, wah.
That's really a shame.
That's really a shame. Alright, let's see how this is going. This is even on. I like the last time that me and Mark were at the course and drank a bunch of wine, and then we were just like, fuck this, just like walked outside and watched Lewis's stream for a
Oh
while.
my god. Put a fucking note up.
Yeah, we didn't even put a note up. It was just lame. Like pure lamey. Oh, look, there's a
Are
filter
people
sitting in the
still
connect-
fucking
I don't know, there's
watching
60
this?
people watching me.
54.
With look at this, Mark.
Jesus Christ, what
Mark,
is
look at
wrong
this.
with you 54 people?
There's a fucking filter in the connector.
But is it shorted to
Really?
ground? That's a really important question.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
So, was your actual little jumper working actually? Oh.
Well, no, not that piece of shit. That thing never worked. Alright, let's see. Jumper, are you shorted to ground? Oh, you are? Fuck. Where's your path to ground, mofo?
Hey, it's giving me the option to send a super chat.
You should definitely do that.
How do I do that? Send $2 USD. Let's make that
What?
200. Winter and fucking red.
Oh my god! You're fucking retards.
Whoops. You might have made a mistake there.
God! I don't think you sent that. I don't think anybody can see that but you.
I haven't hit buy and send yet.
You didn't even write like a
Should-
note.
should I hit
What's
buy
your
and
note?
send?
What's your note gonna say? Enjoy paying credit card processing fees. iPad rehab you. But good job
Hashtag
clearing the filter out of the connector.
Dicks
What?
out for
Dicks out for
Harambe.
for iPad rehab A. Dicks out for the iPad for the Harambe in Justice Front Yard.
Should I buy and send?
No.
No, don't fucking do that, dude. Just send.
No, I'm not. I have zero interest in paying any kind of commission to YouTube. Zero. Here, why don't
Can
you
I-
just screenshot
Oh,
yourself?
I put 0 and it's like, nope, $1.
No, we don't do zeros. We don't do.
Shit,
We don't
I'm
do
I'm
for.
gonna cancel that super chat. Just in the normal chat.
You're gonna what? Oh, we gotta clear some bridges.
Mark, kind of rip this connector thing out.
So, Mark, I kind of ripped this
That's
connector.
only for
thing
data, right?
What?
Oh no.
No, he's gonna make it be a phone again.
Well, then my response to that would be, you need to be more careful.
You need to be more
How
careful.
can I fix this?
You need
Replace it with
to
a
be
connector
more
that is not
careful.
fucking broken.
Oh, my connection. Alright. So, do I just like
Oh.
take it off?
Oh.
Yeah, you totally take it off and you put a new one on that isn't broken as shit.
Can you find me one?
Do you have another 6S board?
Oh, yes, I do. I have the iCloud one.
Oh
Then you
my
can find you one.
Alright.
Holy shit!
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Problem solved.
What's going on over there?
Fixing Mom is here.
Oh, yay! Fixing Mom! I love Fixing Mom!
Oh, I've been missing the chat. What's going on?
I don't know, but Fixing Mom needs to go take care of Oreo Cat or something and, like, not pay too much attention here. Nothing to see here, Fixing Mom. Go on about your business. Nothing to see here. Definitely not. Oh, I can't tell. I can't even get a probe on just this anode line to see if it's shorted. Alright, let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, my fucking filter just totally fucking broke. Whoa!
What the fuck happened to that phone? Isn't it like easier to swap the IC containing the data to another working board?
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
sure is. Yeah. Now that my, like, piece of shit filter broke.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
You're on. You're on.
Is this one in the bottom of the fridge the new margarita that I just bought?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make the camera work. And then we're gonna get this job done, and we're gonna go to sleep. I'm glad you're answering comments. It's a cool more.
I'm telling Mike Matavosov to come to Honey Eye Falls next week.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no, fucking do it. Like,
Yeah,
you're
go ahead.
retarded if you don't.
Yeah, you're totally retarded if you don't.
I might be going by there over the weekend if I decide to go to Detroit.
Detroit is not on the way from, Honey Falls is not on the way from Boston or wherever you live to Detroit. I don't think.
Video out of the port. That was just my computer saying.
Let's watch Mark respond to all these comments. Okay. And now,
My response
What's
was
going on in
fucking
the-
do it, don't be a bitch.
fucking do it. Don't be a bitch. Let's just skip down to new messages.
Nope, we've got a comment here. Grayed out.
Grayed out Wi-Fi. This one's for you, Phil. Grayed out Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Even after restore. Or 4013 after installing chip. Can't figure it out.
Apply more heat.
You need to rehot the CPU, bro. Or drill it out. Either way, it's fine. You're typing really slow. Like, really slow. Yes, it is. Mike, do it. Wait, yes, it is? Like, on the way? What? What?
What hot air station does Mark use?
Mark just uses his dick. He just, like, pisses and just the hot air that comes out. That's all he needs. Okay, let's take a look at the status of this 6S fuckery repair that got the penalty of being being fixed under margarita. And it needs a new filter, obviously. So we will just go ahead and swap that out real quick. I'm kind of thinking that my soldering is right now. Like, I don't know how many margaritas this is in. We stopped the class. 8, is it? Because it's a lot. It feels like a lot. Class was over at 4:30. It's now 9 o'clock.
And Mark's driving you home. Oh no, taxi.
Somebody's driving me home.
No, we're fixing shit until we're sober.
We're gonna fix shit until the fucking morning. That's what we're doing.
That's,
so you got until
that's
you guys
how
show back
fucking
up.
iPad rehab works. So
That is quite.
Mike, if you're out there listening,
Yeah, Mike. We might
just-
need a ride in a couple hours.
Just show up sometime between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. and
we'll be ready.
If it's
And then-
course week, you're guaranteed to find us.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Alright, Mark, it's definitely not working.
that's impossible.
Well, it's just a little bit possible.
Wait, what's the problem? What are we talking about?
He's
Touch?
doing his own
What about your reset
LCM
and shit?
reset deal.
What did you hook it up to?
We hooked it up both ways. I hooked it up both ways.
Okay, so you're at 1 VM on DC, 1 V8 on DC power supply.
I am now, yeah.
Okay, so here's what you do: prompt to boot, hit ground, let it come up so iTunes detects it. So I see you've got an Apple logo, you've got an image, right?
Well, we had that. I just can't get past that damn logo.
Okay. So, I mean, it is what it is. If that's what the image is, then that's what the image is. You can try to dump that and then prompt, like, go to unplug USB, plug it back in. So dump that, so hit ground, and then bring it back to 1V8, and then reconnect USB.
That's 1V8 you're at.
Yeah. To, like, dump that image. Poor pitiful me. Alrighty.
What temperature are you using on the hot tweezers?
789 degrees Celsius.
I
Kel-
believe
I think
that
you should put
is
it in Kelvin.
600.
I think you need to. We only report temperature in Kelvin from now on.
600 Kelvin.
600 Kelvin, plus or minus 300 degrees. All right, let's see. Show me ground. Are you short to ground, mofo?
Yeah, I'm fucking short
Nope.
to ground as
All right.
shit.
No, you're not, you piece of shit. All right. Backlight. Hello, backlight. Do you go all the way out to here? Yes or no? Yes, you do. Sweet. And ground? No, you don't. Wahoo! How about your fucking piece of shit diode? Let's go to diode mode.
Henrietta Geek Squad here.
Oh my god, Geek Squad is so
Thanks
fucking
for entertaining me till
smart.
close. It was pretty slow tonight.
Really? Alright, so we got 0.199. I want some royalties from Geek Squad. From Best Buy. That's what I want. And in the other direction, yes. Oh well. Alright, boom. Ready to go. Ready to fire this fucking bitch up. Finally. So I can drink my margaritas in peace. Hey, Mark. Let's go home and swing all night. That's a great idea. Don't you think?
Swinging and swinging.
Yeah. Mark, did you get in the swing that has like a cup holder? Mark, you're not even listening. What'd you even do last night when I had to suffer through Rumble in the Jungle and you didn't? Do you want to go home and watch
What?
Rumble in the Jungle on DVD?
No, I was responding inappropriately to the
that your
Geek
success
Squad
bag?
comment.
Wait, responding inappropriately to what?
Success.
Well,
That's a success screen if that's what you're asking about. Whoops.
I was just responding honestly that I had a friend that was manager at Geek Squad, and
Okay.
also RIP, don't do coke.
And also, it's not appropriate to say ID 10T error to real customers when you do whatever you did at that other place. Looks like a homeless board. Your mom was homeless last night. Don't drink Coke. No, drink Diet Coke all the way. All right. I had a friend. Wait, iPad Rehab says. What? I had a friend that was the manager at Geek Squad. Mark. Wait, Mark was the manager. That was you?
No, I was the one that.
I had a friend that had a manager. His name was Mark. And then he got fired for telling the customers that they had ID 10T error. You can drink it, I think. Don't snort it in large amounts. iPad Rehab is really fucking crazy with her fucking comments.
I know. She should totally.
Alright, do you think
reassess.
that I'm going to see smoke when I hit this battery connector?
Definitely.
Wait, what?
100%.
What?
10,000%, bro.
Right, hit the battery connector. Let's see some smoke.
Wait, what?
Fucking connect the fucking that one. Push it down.
Oh, god damn it. There's none of the magic smoke. It doesn't work.
It's already let out. It's already all escaped. Oh, man. Alex says, oh, I have so used the ID10T error. All right, Mark, it's time for a handwriting contest, and then we might not be time to fix that shit right now. I don't really know.
I don't
We
know
have no image.
if I should have control of the YouTube comments.
Why? What are you saying now? What the fuck is the kindergarten laughter? What the fuck is that? You should at least slide over some good sheet.
Definitely check the chat feed.
You can drink anything you don't sleep unless that's not bad. ID10T, fuck diet, and the aspartame assessing. How many texts you have in your team? Alex Canty PM'd me his balls? God! That's not even that funny. I know. And he says, "Shh, damn it, Mark." Alright, let's do the left-handed, right-handed handwriting contest.
No, we're totally done with that.
No, we're not.
We're done with all of this. Like
no, we're not.
The 61 people that are watching are like
The 61
oh my
people
God,
that are going
when is
la
this
la la la.
when is
61 people
gonna
are like,
be over?
remind me to unsubscribe tomorrow.
The students are like, how can I go about getting a refund?
Oh, here, look at this. And now there's like a big hug to somebody else. Blah, blah, blah. I think a lot of it's learned from Jessa before she, had a problem. Yeah, that's the
Oh, it's
sad
Bruno. Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno. What the fuck?
Fucking Bruno.
Fucking Bruno.
Bruno's lost respect for you.
I guess so. Is it
I'm
the
sorry,
margaritas?
Bruno.
I'm sorry, that we were driven to drink margaritas.
I'm
after
sorry
work.
that the streams are too real for you to handle.
Too real for you to handle. Exactly.
Bruno's a hater.
So what's up? I really haven't ever watched the STS Telecom YouTube. What's the deal over there?
I haven't either, so I don't know.
I know. So you guys, how about you, Glenn? What's the deal?
What's that?
He's totally professional.
I've got a hot iron bracket, so
Wait, what's the deal with?
Jesse, he's the one that figured out that you have to put a jumper under M1.
Wow,
It's the
smart.
first video I saw.
So he must be really smart.
Yeah,
Wow, that's,
totally.
super smart.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
definitely.
I also heard that you should put back C50. He says you should put back C5202RF.
Oh,
You know why?
You definitely
You know
should do that.
because you know why?
Because of the unintended consequences.
No, because don't you think the designers put it there for a reason?
Obviously, they had a fucking reason.
Therefore,
Like, the designers are so good at designing the circuit that there is fucking no way in hell
no way.
that they would try to poach an employee from iPad Rehab to help them with the actual physical ability of being able
Figure
to.
out how they fucked up.
Right.
Well, I don't know why this is
no
working.
way they would do that.
Maybe one of those iPad rehab fuckers that get struck all the time come and tell us how we fucked up. Because we don't know. That Mark guy, we probably get him. He seems like the drunker one. We'll just like tell him we're going to get you a steak sandwich.
We'll offer him enough to live as a fucking leper in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give you a salary that will afford a double wide trailer.
That's right. Oh, hey, look, I found a fucking
I'm
bridge.
totally on that.
Oh my god, I found drunk work in here. Look at this shit, man. Look at this fucking drunk ass fucking work. These guys are like pretty. Alright, raise your hand, students. Look at this fucking student bridge. Look at that, Mark. Whoops.
That's a margarita.
Hey,
That's a margarita booby
fucking
right there, man.
Phil, what's wrong with that?
Phil! Yes! Tell me
Phil.
what's wrong with this student's
Tell me.
fucking project.
Wait, no. Phil, will that bridge cause the diode to blow or the filter?
Filter.
When you fucking, yeah, that will cause the filter to blow.
Alright, Phil, is it okay to just say, fuck it, there's a bridge, who cares? God. Or
Yeah,
no?
I'm just
Or is
gonna
it-
fucking connect the battery because
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, because fuck it. Because Jason STS Telecom said, who fucking gives a shit?
It's your boss's phone, but you don't have a boss.
It's my boss's phone, so fuck it. Fuck you, Ian White's phone.
That's why I just ripped the
I hope your boss doesn't watch these feeds.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little concerned for you, Phil, because like I'm a little worried that your boss sent you here, which implies that it's possible that he
Hey,
might
Phil.
actually watch this shit.
We should fix this phone. He's like, it's my boss's phone. Whatever.
Yeah, he's like, I already fucked this other phone up, but hey, I've got my boss's phone. I'll
I
just
know, I
rip
fixed
some
that one.
shit off of that.
My boss really
Fine.
wants
I
to get
just
this
thought-
phone fucking fixed, so why don't you take the CPU off it?
Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be one of those. This is gonna be one of those videos where, like, later tonight, I'm gonna be like, Lewis,
Yeah, I totally
Lewis,
shouldn't have done it.
I'm not sure, but I think I might need to. I think I might. Maybe I should delete this
Lewis
video.
is gonna delete
And
it
Lewis
for
is
you.
gonna be like, never delete. That sounds like you have something to hide. I've never deleted a video except for the one where I went on and on about the fucking abortions. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, I am very sorry. Do you want me to delete it for you? Yes, I do. Thank you. This is going to be exactly like that. All right, let's see. Time for smoke and fire. Yeah, let's prompt this shit to boot. All right. Prompt. I see, again, no image or backlight. Let's see if we at least have any kind of image. I don't feel like we do. No image. I'll tell you what, all of these that come in with this fucking rapery, I'm going to be pissed if they all end up being that AP reset line. Which is what I think we should check next. Have you ever had a battery blow up on your hand? No, because I'm a professional. The alcohol is really starting to show up. Someone connect backlight to CPU V-core. Let's see what happens. I'm learning a lot of things, says Vincent. That is great. Jason is in New York City. Oh, God, everybody doesn't know who Jason is. Is that Jason in the back corner? Which Jason? There's too many Jasons. We're just going to have to get rid of all
There's not a
Jasons.
single fucking person here that has an afro. Who thinks Jason is in the back?
Why the fuck is the girl next to Jessa laughing about?
What?
He's got to be talking about
Who's the girl next to Jessa?
the bald one or the
The bald girl or the girl that says fuck a lot and writes inappropriate comments? I'm calling
burning
Mark
my
a
head.
girl
Oh my
bro. Mark's got a pretty big beard for a girl.
To try start off, and you want to know if you
no.
should solder
Got a little,
back on some
little hair on the upper
isn't
lip.
a brand new
And
TriStar?
face.
No, the little wire I ripped off. The little
These students are gonna they're gonna go home and then they're gonna come back and we're gonna be pretty much sitting in these same chairs in the morning and they're gonna be like, whoa.
We'll say whoa if you're still drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Whoa. And we're like, all right, guys. So touch IC. We are gonna get this taken care of. Okay, I think this should be large. I don't see anything that jumps out at me as a major problem. Let's check for a short to ground in a couple of places.
Oh, you're fucking antenna shit?
Ooh. We're gonna check to short to ground on a chestnut rail.
Ignore it for now.
What are you talking about, Mark? Ignore it for now. That doesn't sound good at all. Ignore it for now.
You're having problems with charging.
No, not Tigers. I said TriStar.
You're having problems with charging. You should try.
All right, no short on chestnut.
Okay with that.
Alright.
We'll deal with.
Yeah, no, tomorrow.
All right, now this is what I'm really worried about is the good old short on the fucking AP reset. Oh, motherfucker.
Clean up this pad.
Oh, I wish I'd checked this way back on minute 1. Fuck me. Fuck.
We fix the
Right
charging
there.
problem, then we work.
Boom. Short to ground on the fucking CPU reset line. Mark.
Oh my god, is it still short to ground on this fucking LCM reset line?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, how did that happen? Is it the side of the filter that goes to the CPU?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It totally wasn't like that all the
Note
times
to
that
self.
it was exactly like that
exactly.
leading up to this.
Note to self, from now on, check that first. Always check that first before replacing the connector and doing like 3 or 4 hours of live stream on
Oh, okay.
filter.
Yeah. Mental
Burned
note.
out one V8 line.
I will check that the known issue with the 6S that we have determined exists
Mark,
is.
Your water?
Yeah, I totally want my water. I want my
Mark,
water
let's stay
too.
here.
Do you have water left?
Let's stay here all night until we figure out how to solve that.
Are you guys gonna live stream all night?
Can we live stream from the house?
Why don't you do like have it always on the board and have your face in the corner?
That's what I do. Are you not a subscriber? Subscribe to Mark Schaefer on
YouTube.com.
YouTube.com.
Twitch?
Yeah, you have to go to Twitch. That's where all the
No,
cool
I
kids
don't.
are.
I don't stream on Twitch.
I think you
because-
should set up a separate Twitch stream
That's a
that's
dating
just
site,
like
right?
you folding
Twitch?
up. You could fold up like balloon animals. Like, okay, it looks like Timmy wants me to make a unicorn. And like just like okay.
Yeah.
I would totally donate $1 to watch Mark Shaver fold up. Okay, this is a TriStar chip out of a balloon. That'd be fucking awesome. I think that would
Want to
be
take a cab
awesome.
back? Want to take a cab back?
Let's do an interview. Ask me some
Want
questions.
to go to the bar and take a cab back?
How do you feel about the current state of women's, not even women's, but just generalized gender studies in community college level education?
I think that gender studies is obviously a waste of time. I mean, women for a long time have known what they're doing. They exist just to defraud men and try to.
I feel like
They try to cheat men, and they're nothing but lies. They've got their fucking war paint on, where they try to convince men that they have these fake signs with their fake blush and fake lipstick that are all signs of
what I really
fecundity.
wonder is, do you feel that there are two genders, or is there a multitude of a rainbow? Of
No, there's
different
fucking two genders. There's the smart gender, which is the men, and then there's the fucking manipulative gender, which is the women, which
Don't you
constantly
forget.
manipulate men with their just
Well,
constant
you know,
lies and manipulation, where they're just
I-
constantly trying to sell their vaginas to see, like, can I be 5 minutes late and get away with it? They're just
know,
constantly
that's
trying to use
amazing.
vagina currency. It's bullshit.
Well, I wonder if you're manipulating me into thinking that.
Well, you can think whatever you want. You're a man. You're entitled to your own opinion. It's the women that are constantly trying to manipulate us by selling us their vaginas, wondering, can I wear this makeup and convince him to do stupid shit? Can I make him pay for dinner? Can I show up 5 minutes late? Or if I was another man or it was a job interview, I'd be fired. But since I'm a woman and I've got a vagina, he's just going to suck it up. And that makes me feel better because I can get him to do stuff that he wouldn't ordinarily do.
you probably had your period, and that's why you were late.
You know, I feel sorry for periods. Periods fuck women up. That's absolutely sure. I mean, look at Jessa. She has her period like every other day, and she's fucking retarded. Look at her soldering. I mean, it's just a shame.
I'm
but
just going to sit here smoking outside until...
Huh?
I'm good.
What time is it? I don't know. I was kind of counting a mark, but now
totally
I don't
end
know.
that stream.
Yeah, we should. What are we doing? Yeah, exactly.
I know.
9:13.
Either is it 9:13? All right, we'll have to be done with the Lewis rant.
Oh boy.
Do you give online courses? No.
Nope.
Ever thought of it? Yes, we have, and decided no. It's like Lewis is here.
Think of it every time. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah, exactly. I have to admit, Jessa has some big cojones working on shit like this. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have some big balls to work on man work.
To work on man work like AP to LCM reset fucking
Okay,
shorts.
fuckers, realize one thing. This is the goddess to fucking I have repad.
Yeah. Get a mask of Lewis's face made and wear it during the whole stream.
Good call.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh crap, you better do it before he does. Now he's gonna hear this.
Yeah. What happened to fixing Mom? Where is Lewis? Where is he? Where's my phone? This is like totally Lewis o'clock at night.
I can't think of how many times I've been working on a tough problem, and I think, what would Jessa do? And then immediately
Jessa would drug stream and drink. Jessa would drink some margaritas.
Immediately after that thought, I think, Jessa's a woman. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And then I just do whatever I would do.
Right. Obviously. Yeah. You would think, you know what, your follow-up thought would be like, what would Jessa do? Jessa would probably call me to try to get me to fix a fucking printer. Tell the story.
Jessa would send it to Mark.
No,
What would Mark do?
Tell the story about how does the printer know that I have a Mac?
Oh my God.
Remember?
I'm not throwing her under the bus. Like
I already did. I already kind of
Oh
told
my
it a
God,
little bit.
it's so funny.
I was like watching Mike and I was just like, I remember being like, kill me now. I remember texting Lois and going, seriously, oh my fucking God, this is like, you're so right. Women are fucking retarded. Like, oh my God, it's so bad.
So
bad.
there's an anonymous person that
Whose
we
name
had,
is not Monday.
we had a problem with the internet, and she did the like Windows like print a report of the problem, and part of that report included a MAC address.
Right.
And this
Kind of like a MacBook address.
This particular person happened to be using a Mac computer when she had the problem. So she equated the fact that it showed her a Mac address, meaning that definitely there was a problem with her Mac computer.
So the iPad rehab printer problem. How does it know I have a MacBook? What did you even say? Like, what did you say? You like lost your shit.
I fucking closed like Facebook Messenger and I ignored it for like
3
a week.
days. Like Jesus.
Oh my God. This has to be resolved by the time I open this shit back up again.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, I can remember that was the time I went to Wicked. I'm like reading it and I was just like, oh my God, that's just, I'm like, seriously? That's embarrassing.
When's the lady that mops the floors gonna be here?
The lady that mops the floors was here the day before we the course started.
Oh my God. She needs to
Did
come
you just
here.
pee there?
drink tonight.
Wait, you just did pee there?
It's undetermined at this point.
Is that piss?
Listen, all right.
What is that in all that electrical and cords and shit?
I'm pretty sure it's water.
I don't. I think the chance that that's water is 0.
It's water.
It's
water.
Yeah, the cop said it's water. You better fucking agree with him or you're going to jail.
How many of you guys piss in a sink? Seriously.
Sink?
Like,
yeah, Phil. How many? When was the last time you pissed in a sink?
Regularly
Never.
or
Just like-
have in the past?
Yes. Never.
You've
Love that
never
guy.
pissed in a sink.
No.
Fuck you.
I'll piss outside.
You're fucking.
Yeah, he
Baseball.
has never.
Baseball
I've
stadium.
heard it
Old
was-
baseball stadium. Come on. See?
All right. That's
Old
what I'm
baseball
talking
stadium.
about.
You
There's
walk,
sometimes
you walk in
when
after about 12 beers and
you
come out
have
and
the
pay $10 a
opportunity-
piece.
At a stadium?
Listen.
Baseball stadium.
Oh my
In the
God.
men's room?
In the men's room.
If she had a fucking
You walk in-
penis,
you walk in,
she
you're
wouldn't
like-
even be asking this question.
You're right, I wouldn't. Why would you piss in the sink instead of a
Hey,
urinal at a baseball
listen.
stadium?
Whole
Because
Foods,
they look
New
the
York
same.
City,
I would do
They
it
because I
Same.
could.
What? Wait, did you piss
Clearly-
in the sink at Whole Foods?
Last time I pissed in the sink, Whole Foods, New York City, and because I could.
And because you were hanging out with Lewis and he's a bad influence.
No.
He's a bad influence
No,
on
he's
sink
not.
pissing. He's setting this whole sink pissing
Believe
movement,
me,
and I'm going to put a stop to
sure
it.
he
I
is
think it's bullshit.
questioning the produce he buys at Whole Foods
Lewis
now.
pisses in a sink 90% of the 90% of the pisses he takes. It's a fact, and it's got to stop.
I've stayed at his
bullshit.
apartment and
He pissed in that sink constantly. And you brushed your teeth. Did you brush your teeth while you were staying with Lewis? There were molecules of Lewis piss on
Listen,
your toothbrush.
when's the last time you filled the sink with water and then dipped your toothbrush in it? You're like, oh, I'm gonna brush my teeth now. No, it comes out of the faucet. It's not the same.
No, it's this. It's
Pisses
the
on the
piss
faucet, too.
spray back around the whole like area.
No,
This is what. Have you
you
noticed
let
that
that-
Lewis has been on this sort of like anti-makeup rant for like 2 weeks?
No, I don't fucking follow
Whatever. You don't watch
Lewis's
his shit,
channel.
but he's on this whole like war paint women fucking bullshit. And I am 100% sure that whole thing is just. I'm really sorry I pissed on your makeup because I pissed in your sink when we were in Nashville, and I watched my urine stream land on your wash, and I know you've been still using that. So
Wait.
I can't tell you that. So I'm gonna invent this whole fucking like rant on war paint so that you will throw that away.
Wait a minute.
What?
Am I not supposed to be pissing in the sink?
No! Stop fucking pissing in the sink. It's fucking. You're not a fucking animal. You're not Harambe. Harambe pisses in the sink.
But
You're Mark
Wait.
Schaefer, the great microcider. You piss in a toilet
am
like a real man.
I not supposed to be pissing on Harambe?
Well, you can piss on Harambe. I don't really give a shit
Okay,
about that. I mean,
well,
he's on the ground.
So for 50% of the time, we're good.
I want to know. Like, Lewis pisses always in the sink. And you know what he says? This is what I want to get him at work. He probably would get mad at me for all this, but I really want to get him a little step stool.
Mark's never pissed on a little
so that he can I know that he's too short to piss in a sink at work. I want to get him a little like Lewis like piss
It's
stool.
terrible, but that's why I'm convinced that he doesn't pee in
Where
sinks.
does Lewis go?
He doesn't pee in his sink at work just because he's too short. But I want to get him a little like step stool, a little Lewis piss stool,
Well,
so that he can be tall enough.
I've been to
just
his work
piss
and
in his work
I've,
sink.
I've pissed in his
Because
work
you know
sink.
why?
I've
I'm-
well,
Great. Because I feel sorry for Venera. He pisses in sinks all the time, except for he's too short at work, so he's got to fucking piss in the toilet.
Well,
and you
listen.
just know it's spraying everywhere, and she has to sit in that shit, and that's fucking wrong.
I pooped in the work sink.
What? Oh my god! You
It's
did
a-
not.
it's
That's
a-
bullshit. You didn't poop in any kind of work.
You have to run
That's
a lot
fucking-
of water.
Oh.
Sometimes you have to lift the screen to the like area in between all the buildings and like.
You didn't fling any poop. You didn't poop in a work sink.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
I totally didn't. That's right.
You didn't poop in a work sink. That's not even possible.
That you call upper decker.
That's not even possible.
Yeah, no, it's
Why
totally
would
not.
you? Why would you?
I know exactly.
Why would you want to stand
Why
and
would
poop?
you? That's
Why would you
ridiculous.
stand and poop? That is
Wait,
ridiculous.
Do you stand in sinks when you use them?
This video has subtitles in Portuguese. Yes. Yay! Yay for the people of Portugal. Hey, you know what's from Portugal? My cock.
Eu posso falar português?
From Portugal.
Minha namorada é brasileira.
My Portuguese cock lost his leg.
That's
But that's. I really want to know what I want to know. Men pissing in sinks. I get it. Like if nobody's around, and you know, like I understand the whole rationale of like it's right there. It's not going to give me any splashback. It's not going to leak everywhere. It's there.
Way more
Very
splashback.
Listen,
Is it?
Jessa,
I feel like it would.
Jessa,
That's the question. Like Lewis is all like, no, it's like straight, like down the drain, like zero splashback. It's not
Listen.
gonna. It's like the velocity is like somehow
This is how bad
limited.
it is.
Let-
They have to actually give us targets.
Yeah, piss pucks and shit like that.
let me
Target
explain to
standpoint,
you
but-
why pissing in sinks isn't a big deal.
Yes, please do.
There is a website called urinalpoop.com.
Ah! That I'm not going to be clicking on.
urinalpoop.com. And
That doesn't have to
Just-
do with pissing.
just-
Poop is this whole different thing.
I'm
It's
just
a different
saying,
whole.
there is a subset of the male of the species that is okay with, not only okay with, but so okay with that it's also okay to laugh about others doing it. Pooping in urinals.
That's disgusting.
So, do you really think that there are any inhibitions for the average male as to where they pee?
Yes, because that's part of being civilized.
Oh, Jeff has convinced you that.
Mostly Grady. Mostly Grady was the
Okay.
one that was like, because
All right.
we're civilized. That's why we don't do things
could
like
probably convince
eat
me-
ice cream with our hands.
He could
Because we're
convince me of
civilized.
that too.
We're
But
civilized.
I bet if I got close with him and we really
You
talked,
think Grady would piss in a sink? Never. No fucking way.
I think if I
I bet you $100,000 you could not get Grady to piss in a sink no matter what.
not in front
no
of me,
matter what. Never. No.
I-
because Grady was civilized. He was
I
a
would bet
gentleman.
that there are circumstances where I could get him to admit that he did it once.
No, never. Not. Well, A, he's dead, so that's not happening. But
Oh.
Um,
well, yeah.
there's that. But no. But I want to know. I get that. I can understand that sometimes a man would piss in a sink. I can understand the sort of middle of the night, just it's there, or just this whole rationale of logic, and like just like it's so satisfying to go like straight down the drain instead of like any kind of splashback. I can understand all
water
that.
running.
I can understand all that. Yeah, except for Phil. I mean, secretly I agree with Phil.
I would only pee in the sink if it's like all the urinals taken, all the stalls are taken at a fucking bar.
Yeah, put your fucking piss sink finger down. I'm gonna stab your piss sink finger right
I
now.
gotta go
That's
right
bullshit.
now. Fucking everything's taken.
I mean,
Hey,
aside
don't
from what
abandon the
Phil's
man
vagina
Well-
said.
Okay, what's everybody else saying about
We've been
like, what the
ignoring
fuck
the
is
whole
this stream?
pissing.
Women run to the male bathroom in crowded places, so only the sinks are left. Women have a hard
I
time.
love
using
your cock, Jessa.
Thanks, Wireless Hospital. You're the best. After work repair. Too many drinks. Yes. I only piss in the sink when my woman won't get off the toilet. She thinks it's a game to make me wait, and
Oh,
I'll show her.
That is the best. Is pissing.
I feel better about
In the
myself now
sink.
that I know I'm not the only one that pisses in the sink. I've got to be the only one that
No,
doesn't piss in the
Jessa,
sink. Way to go, Doug. Love
The
you,
best,
Doug.
the most satisfying piss you'll ever take is as a man pissing in the
Down a
sink.
duck's throat.
No,
What?
while your wife is also pissing in the same sink.
Wait, while your wife is pissing in the same sink?
Yeah.
That is fucking hard to do. Shit.
That's why it's so satisfying.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see it. Perhaps copious amounts of alcohol has to. I don't know what you say. I don't know why you say that, Greg.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Lewis seems like a germaphobe pissing in a sink. Lewis believes that pissing in a sink is the cleanest piss you can take. He's got this whole rant on it, and that's the thing. It's just disgusting because, like, I can remember like being in, especially Nashville, where I go in this bathroom. It's clear Lewis is fucking pissed on the seat, and I was like, "That's disgusting. Go clean that up." So he does, and it's all just like And then like later, I asked him, "Hey, you know, like after this like sink pissing stuff comes up." And it's like, did you piss in my sink in Nashville? He goes, yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you also piss in my sink in Nebraska? Yes, I did. Oh God! Like, this is like disgusting. He's like, you told me not to piss on the seat, so I pissed in the sink.
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm like, that's disgusting.
You're
and
faced
like,
with two options. Either,
and then it's like, I just imagine myself with like my toothbrush, like. I get that. Sure, I can understand all this argument
he's
about.
He's not
like,
pissing into the faucet.
But he's like, it's really easy to like wash my dick. Like after I piss in the sink, like it's right there. I can like be super clean. Like he is a germaphobe. He is like super clean. Like that makes a lot of sense. He washes his dick every time he fucking pisses because he pisses in a sink. That's why it's like super easy.
What's in his pants that gets his dick so dirty that he needs to wash it again?
His foreskin. That's what it is.
That's what it. I guess if there was like fermented cheese every time I looked at my dick, I would be like, oh my god, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's like somehow like really gross. The idea, as clean as it is, just the idea. Like if you were gonna like wash vegetables, like washing some carrots that you were gonna make into a salad, the idea of somebody just pissed in that sink. It's gross. I don't know. Even if it like all went down the drain, you cleaned it. It just seems gross.
If you pissed on
I know
the
it's sterile. I know that. And even still, it just like I don't want to have sterile piss vegetables.
It's that special flavor.
It's just I don't know. Plus, the part of me that knows that like all this came up because he like commented on all this fucking war paint makeup laid out there when I know he fucking pissed on it. I just know he did. It's just gross. I don't get it. This is so getting deleted.
No, I just responded to that.
Probably. What did you do? Nothing is deleted. After Lewis pisses in the sink to save the 2 cents for not flushing. That's probably true. He's a fucking cheapskate.
Well, yeah, but how much water do
What
you
is
have
it with
to...
you Americans? In Europe, we install useful extra toilets so you can nicely sit down instead of pissing in a sink. Yeah, exactly.
We're going to end the stream in...
Line cross with that one. What the hell did I just go back to? I don't know. How the fuck would that happen? I don't know. She isn't even using the toilet. Just sitting there making me suffer. What the fuck? Lewis seems like a germaphobe. What? After you piss in the sink, you can use the sink to smack it and shake it. Yes. Also, we have people that climb on top of a festival urinal cross to take a dump. Ah! This is so getting deleted. Nothing is deleted. Nothing is deleted. All right. Why are we still here? I think we should hit stop streaming.
Yeah, hit stop streaming.
So
and.
that. Yeah, we need to. All right, we're gonna hit stop streaming. So that's the end for us. I may be in New York Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Want me to stop by? You can stop by on Monday when we're in the course. All right, we're done. Wait, this is what? This is what happens. What does that fucking mean?
Did you hit stop streaming?
Yes.
Did you hit that?